right now because as soon as I get like halfway through the recap, he'll show up and then I'll have to start
Yep,
over.
exactly.
So, but yeah, last session, you guys had to trek on foot the rest of the way to Snakeblade because your boat was washed ashore, the ship that you guys were coming in on. And you guys did so. You only ran into a little bit of problems on the way. You guys fought with a giant owl with stork legs called a, what was it called? Carnery or something weird. Yeah, Chickcharney. I don't know how you're supposed to say that, but you ran into one of those. You guys fought some boars um, that were unusually aggressive, and you did see a merfolk on the beach, but you guys decided to avoid him entirely, and so that ended up not being a problem. But yeah, you guys eventually made it to Snakeblade. You guys stayed the night at the little inn and tavern that's like right by the docks, and you guys basically gave the captain's message to the harbor master Oberman, who sent in like a crew basically get the ship repaired and back out on sea, and it finally showed up like the next morning. And you guys kind of split up. Well, Shazra kind of went off on his own. I think the rest of you guys are kind of going to the same place, if I remember right. But
Yeah.
you guys kind of are like, okay, well, now we're gonna actually, some of you that had like specific business in Snakeblade were like, I'm gonna go look into that. And that's kind of where we left. You guys were most of you guys were outside the kind of the uh, office near Casimir's Manor, kind of that you guys got directed to as being like where the kind of headquarters of the town is, sort of like town hall. Um, and Shazra went off to check his uncle's workshop. And we also Shazra, when we got to the workshop, found that no one was home there. So he left like a note on there, and I think he was, I don't know, he was heading back towards town maybe or something. But we'll start off those of you guys that were going into the town hall, I guess. So yeah, this would be, kind of. Just gonna put a little dot on here. A little white. I should make that a different color. Let's make that a red. So kind of that little red dot would be kind of like where you guys end up getting directed to.
All right.
And the door is open. The front door is open. So you'd see that right inside, if you guys go in through it, you would see there's like a desk there set up, and looks like a half elf woman kind of sitting behind the desk.
All right.
My guy
Can I
will
help
walk up to
you?
the desk.
And she looks like it looks like she's kind of bored as you guys go in. Like she's kind of slouched over and like kind of daydreaming. What she knows is she kind of like tries to like straighten up and look more professional.
All right. He'll walk up and say, actually, he'll look at the rest of the people.
She'll
And
she'll be looking around as you guys as well, and she'll say, "I don't recognize you guys. New in town?"
he nods. We came on the ship for what? What's the ship's name that we were sailing on, if it had one?
It did have a name. It was the Wanton Ways. So yeah, if you tell her the Wanton Ways, she goes, "Oh yeah, the supply ship. You planning to stay then?"
he nods and says, "I was just curious if there was any work to be done here in Snakeblade."
Well, the plantations are almost always looking for hands around this time of year.
Any other type of work? As
The
he's kind of
glassworks, I
like,
think, could also use some help. Do you have any experience with glassworking?
mm, he does. He shakes his head, but he says maybe I could give it a try. I'm always up for something new.
Well, we have a deal with the people around here that if you find something that you can do to help out, it can be basically part of setup to get you a home within Snakeblade. You don't have to pay anything
Nah,
up front.
I don't want to live here.
Well, you don't have to live here. You could always just
Yeah.
take the ship back out.
Oh, I don't want to do that either.
Mm.
She kind of looks at you quizzically and says, "I don't. Why are you here then?"
Ship crashed.
No, I mean, why are you here in this building?
They're in here. I followed them.
Ah, okay.
Well, he says, is there like a list of the jobs that I could look at and maybe or like a request board to see which ones I might be interested in?
She pulls out a few sheets of paper and holds it up for you and says, "There's a list that we've made right here. If you'd like to go through it."
Yeah, he'll reach his hand out and grab it.
And then Tactic maybe would speak up for Billy and say, "I
Yeah, I was gonna
my
say,
friend's looking for Gone Cool."
yeah, I was gonna cut in with that whenever, hopefully Derek got here or whenever there was a pause.
Yeah, and she'd look at Tactic and say, "Well, Gone Cool, I think you just missed him. My understanding is that he and Laszlo left just yesterday in the afternoon towards it's further inland, something to do with the earthquake."
I asked Tactic, ask what earthquake?
What earthquake?
The one
uh,
that
the one that
that
knocked you
caused the
guys.
tsunami.
Yeah, the one that knocked you guys ashore.
Is that what happened?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I couldn't see it.
yeah, but you guys have heard about the earthquake already too.
couple people.
When you guys got into town, you guys
Oh, okay.
have already heard about the
So
earthquake.
I would have surmised that much. Okay, I'm not that dumb. Okay.
But
So we'll have to try and catch up with them then. And I'm speaking through Tactic, I guess.
she says, "I don't know how long they'll be. Sometimes they go off into ruins and stuff and don't come back for a long time. But I mean, Laszlo's got a shop at the other end of town.
Uh, so
Goncool usually stays at Casimir's Manor, but you could probably leave a note at either one of them."
Is I don't think I've ever asked him of what his uncle's name was.
yeah,
But
just
I'm
just
pretty
say
sure.
just say yes, and then I'm thinking to myself we're gonna go find them ourselves and track them down. But just say yes to the nice lady.
Okay.
All right.
Tactic says, "Okay, we'll do that."
Hmm.
She looks towards Vandir, who's the only one that hasn't said anything to her, I guess, that she recognizes as a person. What about you? Are you looking for work? or you just try to help them find Gonkul and Laszlo.
Can't hear him.
I think he's thinking about his response.
Ron?
Oh, I didn't know you were talking to me.
Yeah, Vander.
Can you repeat?
Well, she's just asking what your business is here. Like, are you looking for work here, or are you looking
Yeah,
to just
I've just
helping
been
them?
traveling around looking to entertain anyone who would want to watch. After you're in the same area for too long, they get tired of the same song and dance.
Well, we do have a theater. You might be able to work with them, perhaps. Oh, there's Derek.
Interesting. I asked for the location of the theater.
Okay, they point you to that. It's right in the center of the town. It's that big square building. Here, I'll
Okay.
draw the. I will draw a thing there for it, and it will be. I don't know. We'll make it like kind of purple.
Okay.
But yeah, she says if you can convince them to take you on with their troop, then we can provide you with housing. Well, provided you just work there for a certain amount of time.
Oh, splendid.
Sorry for the delay.
Dang, you could become part of a troop? That's pretty strong, mechanically.
Not that kind of troop. A troop with a U.
TROUPE.
Yeah. Okay, what is Shazra doing then after checking in at his leaving the note at his uncle's place? He's heading back towards town then?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you heading? Are you heading to the same place that everyone else is already then, or?
Did they go there to ask about Gonkul?
Well, not all of them went to ask about Gunkel, but yeah, some. I mean, that's what Tactic, on behest of Billy Storm, did.
Yeah, that's where I'd be going because he figures that the the guy that's famous in town would probably know where his uncle is.
Hmm. Yeah, this is like right near, like right outside Casimir's manor. Um, so yeah, you'd get there and that door is open, and you might see, the rest of the people that came in with you on the Wanton Ways inside.
Yeah,
But do you go in there or do you just
I
keep
do.
walking? Okay.
I have
And
business.
the half elven secretary knows you. He goes, "Oh, I don't. Another new person."
Yes, I say hello at my greetings, and I ask them if they know where where can I find Gonkul? I'm new here, and I would like to inquire about the whereabouts of I assume that he might know someone else that I'm looking for.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid you're not the only one, but I just explained to this fine rat folk that he just left with an associate of his named Laszlo, and they just went towards the inland for something to do with the earthquake. They didn't really tell me. I just kind of overheard.
Inland,
Yeah,
Tactic will turn
we
and be like, "Oh, hey, you!"
but I mean, I don't know how long they'll be gone. Sometimes they've sometimes take these excursions, and sometimes you won't see them for a few weeks, but sometimes they're only gone for a day or two. But if you'd like, we can leave a letter for him or something.
That won't be necessary, but thank you.
All right, suit yourself.
Well, I look to the others then, and I say, are any of you looking for Gonkul as well?
I'd say in your head, yes, I am.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
We go find guy for help. Yeah.
I say in tactics, says, shh, don't tell the secretary that. So I think you weren't here yet, Derek, but the secretary's like, yeah, you can leave a letter for them, and then I told Tactic like, yeah, just agree, not and smile, but we're gonna go find them ourselves.
I'll look at you and I'll start talking to
Updating
you
stuff.
in Goblin just because I know that she can't understand it. I don't even know if you can or not, but I'll just start talking to you in Goblin.
Oh boy,
It's
let me
clearly
see.
you, not the Goblin, that I'm talking to.
I don't know if I know Goblin. Where's this at?
Yufut probably knows Goblin.
I do not,
Just a hunch.
but yeah, I think.
Yeah, but he's not addressing me, so I don't respond.
But you
Right.
understand.
Yeah, but Yufut's been taught not to eavesdrop, so Yufut's very polite and
Who's doing
deliberately
the
ignores.
tracking and the survival stuff when on our
My
way here?
A bunch of us.
me, yeah. There's a bunch of us. My guy was on, took the lead, like leading the path. But yeah, there was quite a few of us doing tracking stuff.
Then I asked the plant man, do you think you could track Goncool down?
He dodged. He says, "I could give it a try." I mean,
I'll
put my
pay you
rabbit
a
foot up
gold-
to my
I'll
head.
pay you a gold piece if you can track Goncool for me.
Oh, I want a gold piece. I want a gold piece. I want a gold piece.
he'll nod. He was like, "Hey, it beats." He looked at the sheet. He's like,
Yeah,
this is more interesting.
most of the jobs on the sheet are things like there's a bunch of different like plantations. There's one for like
Yeah.
working at the distillery, and there's one for like the glassworks.
Yeah.
I
He's
think
like
there's
he
probably
looked
some
he
building
looked at
jobs too, but yeah, like mostly basic laborer jobs.
yeah, he looked at the sheet and he's like, this sounds more interesting. Yeah, I'll take you up on that.
Yeah,
He'll
hire
still
you.
like if this is like a copy of a sheet, he'll like fold it into his like bag.
Oh yeah,
or put it in his bag or whatever.
she tells you can keep it. We've made copies of this.
Yeah. You know, my
Instead of a
computer
printer, they have a
cooperate,
wizard
but-
back there duplicating shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Goncool's other job.
Come on, computer.
All right.
I had
good.
an update and then now it's a pain in the butt.
So if we want to track, I can roll perception and survival to try to track anything. Perception.
Yeah, are
do
we
I
done at
see
the
or
town hall?
sense?
I don't know, are you?
My character is.
Well, I have
Yeah.
something for when we're leaving.
I tell plant man that
Malice.
yeah. That maybe we should start trying to pick up Goncool's trail from his place.
You nuts. I will probably need you to roll for me, Pluto, because for some reason I can't pull up anything. My computer's being stupid.
Huh, okay.
Perception to find tricks.
Well, where do you go to find tracks? So you just go right outside.
Yep.
Right outside, and you're like, you're pretty sure you see a lot of tracks right outside.
They
Some of
said
them are your
inward.
own, probably, but
Oh yeah.
They said they like heading more inland.
yes,
So
that's all
my
she
guy
said.
will.
And she told you as
he'll-
well that where they specifically. She did actually kind of tell you where they were going. She said that they were going to. Well, sort of. She said there had something to do with the earthquake. So that you guys have a little bit of information about what they were doing too.
Okay. He will. He'll go to like the point that he thinks that someone would like exit the city to go more inward. Like if there's a trail that.
Yeah, okay, so as we're leaving the shop, I'm gonna tell the half elf secretary lady in her head, thank you, you've been very helpful. Keep up the good work. Just for fun. And I would see her see if she freaks out because someone's talking in her head.
She kind of looks around like she's trying to like she's confused, but she doesn't seem like freaked out either. Just confused.
Okay, and then I tell the party after that, I think the best option is to go to Laszlo's shop across town and see if they left together from there. See if we see like 2 sets of tracks leaving from there.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said there, Derek.
I said, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So do you guys do that then? You guys head down towards Laszlo's shop?
Yeah.
So Shazra returns, except this time with more people, to the same location he was just at. And yeah, you guys see the shop. It doesn't look like there's anyone's been there for a while. You do see a note stuck to the door, I think, or wherever Shazra put it.
Yeah, I put it like the door has like a little mail drop thing there.
Oh, so maybe you guys can't see the letter because he put it through the Dropbox thing.
Well, it's like sticking out of the drop box.
Oh, okay.
It's lengthwise up so that like when he's hoping that when Laszlo approaches it, he sees that there's something in there and doesn't just like keep going in.
Yeah, like walk on it. When he throws it.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise it looks like just it's got like spelled like in the chat there, the HLAXLOH, and it's named like Laszlo's Curiosities and Antiques.
Mm-hmm. All right.
In the chat.
He'll
What in the chat?
Is it you don't see it?
I don't see anything in the chat. Oh, it's above Efoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Earlier
yeah.
I asked
Laxlow?
yeah, it's pronounced Laszlo, but it's spelled very strangely.
Halax law.
Yeah, it's got some silent H's in there.
Very soft H's.
Yeah.
So it's kind of Welsh. I was going for this strange older European guy.
And yeah, if you guys would like to look for tracks, there is it looks like there is kind of like a rough path leading out of town towards the south, which does go inland.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you'd like to, you can roll perception. So you need me to roll it for you, Grim? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
I'm still trying to find your message so I can pull up because I had it as like a favorite and for some reason it's not
I could send it to
pulling
you
up from
again.
there. Yeah, do that. Maybe that'll work. Because everything else is working fine. It's just I can't it'll start the load foundry and then it doesn't like complete it.
Oh, it's trying to download stuff. It just takes a long time if you leave it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll load.
Well, I sent it to you again just in case.
Okay.
Yeah. In the
Yep.
meantime, I'll roll perception for you here
Yeah.
Woohoo!
to find some tracks.
Pull this up.
Okay. It takes a little bit of
This does
looking, but
a lot quicker.
Tactic thinks he thinks he sees a trail kind of leading to the south.
Oh, we go this way. Go this way.
And yeah, you guys are able, like, once he points everyone else out towards it, it's enough that you guys probably could begin trying to track using survival if you have tracking.
I have survived once in my life. I can survive again. Let's go.
Let me pull up my character. There we go.
Billy
I'm
Storm.
not very good at this.
Billy Storm is not a survivor.
I am not a survivor today. I need help.
Nice.
Tactics got a pretty good roll there, though. Oh, there you go. You're in.
Yep.
Okay. Tactic and Malice are both able to
Yeah.
keep track of this pretty good right now. And Yeah, you guys are pretty confident in being able to follow, at least for now, be able to follow like
Yeah.
where they went. You see pretty like two distinct tracks. It didn't look like they were like trying to hide it either, like hide where they were going or anything. But yeah, it leads further inland into kind of the
Excellent.
forest, the surrounding kind of tropical forest.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right, so you
He
guys
will.
continue on then.
Yeah.
Is everyone just following us?
I think so, yeah.
Who's everyone?
They have nothing else to
Like
do.
I assume
I
he means
assume the
everyone in
whole
the party.
party.
Yeah.
I like either you want to help us
I
find
mean,
God,
Goncool?
whatever it's
I'm
Goncool,
assuming
or
you guys
you're
are also
curious
looking
about
for
the
Goncool?
earthquake.
At this point, I'm just along for the ride because nobody really knows why I'm here.
Yeah,
Just kind of latched onto
I
the
mean,
group.
if you're bored, yeah,
I'm
this
E-foot. I'm
is an
helping.
interesting group of people. I want to go with them and see what happens.
Yeah.
We have a plant person, we have a goblin, we have a rat folk, we have a
I mean,
bunny.
you guys are also looking for Goncool then. Like, yes, you can come with.
I tell you in your head, yes, I am.
I hired Malice as my tracker here, though.
And I'm helping. You don't need money for that.
I mean, I can go away if you want.
It just makes me suspicious. I squint.
I'll hold up Billy
Well,
and be
you're
like, looking
making
for Goncool
me
for this one.
suspicious. And I squint.
You are suspicious.
Malice sees the little like. He says, I'll vouch for all of them. They're helping me with tracking.
Do you know them?
If we no,
We all know
but
each
he
other from the
says
ship.
he does say
tracking this together.
it's better to go into a place that we don't know what can pop up in front of us with more people. Yes,
I
it slows
suppose.
us. Yes, it slows us down, but safety in numbers, especially since we've already ran into things that haven't been pleasant. And he says something, if the people that we're looking for think there's something up with this earthquake, there might be even bigger things out there.
Maybe it's
A
caused by
normal
that
earthquake.
dragon you guys
I
all
don't
said you
see. I
saw.
don't see a normal earthquake. Having people like go find out what happened. So
I mean, I've seen Malice, Vander, and the rat fight, so that's mildly reassuring. I'm not sure what E-foot does, though.
Listen, I'll tell you a story about how to boat. But I gotta learn how to boat first, so let's keep going.
This is a story how to boat.
he leads the way with
Tactic.
who was helping?
Tactic.
Tactic.
Yeah, the
As
rat folk
like
alchemist who
I'm
actually
guessing we like help each other. Like we spot something, and then like one will say something like, "Oh, it's this," and then kind of build on each other.
yeah. And like to be fair, you kind of like it's not a, especially as you get further in, it's like not a super easy trail to follow, but you guys are able to just to at least for now keep track of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm probably not helping at all.
as you guys are going through, everyone can give me a perception check
Ooh, yes.
as you're traveling through the forest.
Another 17.
Roll skill.
I feel better with that because last
Oh, I'm
session
not
I was
helping.
rolling like ones on my perception.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
It's
kicked
like
out of
my
this
I rolled a
place.
highest roll.
Shawsworth's gonna kick me out. I can feel it.
My judgmental gaze upon the goblin and the rat and
Okay.
the rat.
Must ask for one other check. If any of those of you that have it can also roll a knowledge nature check.
Alright.
Despite being a bard, I have no knowledge.
You don't have the bardic knowledge.
He,
yet.
don't have
he
bardic?
does
No, I have
tell
it.
her-
I just didn't put any points, any ranks.
Well,
Ooh,
bardic
nice
knowledge lets you
roll.
make the check.
It means you don't need any
check
points.
untrained if you have bardic knowledge already.
He does tell her that she's oddly well spoken for a goblin.
Yeah, and Marcia helped a lot.
Actually, Malice rolling high on the perception and the knowledge and nature check means that you notice before you guys are even in range of it. You see a hazard basically. You
Mhm.
spot up ahead of you a plant called an assassin vine. But you spot it
He.
before you guys are within range of it.
Mhm.
So you know if you walk too close to it, it'll get up and actually it'll try to grab and strangle people that walk near it.
He like holds up his hand to everybody. He's like, "Hold up," and he says, "We're gonna have to take a detour." And he'll like point it out, and or if he could see it. I
Yeah, you
don't
can
know if
see where it's at.
Yeah, okay.
So you have a choice here
He'll point
too.
it out.
You see it. You could detour around it, but if you do, you'll have to pick up the tracks again.
Yeah.
Or you could keep going and just be prepared that there's a good chance it'll attack you.
I wonder how they got past it then, if their trail
Well,
goes right through it.
Well, Malice knows that these plants can move. Like they don't. They're
Oh,
not.
so it showed up
They're not
They're
very quick, but they do tend to move around in pursuit of prey. So
I
um,
see.
he'll since he's the hired hand, he'll ask what the tiefling wants to do. He says if we detour, the likelihood that we find the track farther down is gonna be a lot harder. But if we keep going and just deal with this issue, now that we know that it's there, we should be able to handle it. It's more of a surprise attacker. But obviously now it's not going to have the surprise on us. Do I know what it's weak to, like any weaknesses and stuff like that?
it doesn't have any particular weaknesses. However, unlike a lot of plant-based stuff, it is resistant to fire and also cold. It's immune to electricity, but yeah, otherwise doesn't have any particular weaknesses or strengths.
Okay.
Running
Do
away
you
is
think
the
the
weakness.
plant can hear us? Maybe it knows our plan.
He says most plants aren't intelligent enough to
And you know this plant is no
comprehend.
exception. You
Yeah.
know that
Is it bar away?
you know that, for example, if you moved close enough to it for it attracts his attention and will try to attack you, if you do literally just run away from it, it doesn't not have like object permanence. It will just forget about you and stop chasing.
Okay. So
Probably
he
can't
says
outrun us
he
anyway.
says if
so-
we could just move fast enough past it, it will forget about us. It's not going to chase us if we decide to keep going, but
Will
it
plant
will.
make good salad?
He says no.
Oh.
It wants to make you its salad, is what he says.
How big is this thing?
Would I know? Obviously, I didn't see
It's considered a large creature. Here, I'm gonna pull you guys into a different map.
it. Mm-hmm.
Pretty big map. You guys are pretty far away from it at the moment, but you can see it once you're loaded in.
Yeah.
I think I
Loading.
yeah, it's still loading. Okay. It's kind of in the top left part of it once you guys load in on the map. You guys are currently about 140 feet away, really far, but
Can I see where like the trail's leading past it, or is it
I mean, yeah,
kind of like foot by foot?
yeah, you can't see like 100 feet ahead of you on the trail, but like it looks
Okay.
like it's heading in that direction right now.
Yeah. He says, in my opinion, we should just keep going on this trail. He says, with this thick forest, it's going to be hard to pick up the trail farther down if we take a detour.
Very well. I mean, like, you know, if it's just a plant, I can destroy it.
Yeah. He nods.
Difficult plant to
There's
destroy, but can be done. But leaving trail would be bad to find again. Very bad.
Dude, I hope the CR is like epic. It's just a plant.
not only
It's an
that,
epic
but
plant.
this he says with this being close to the settlement, because I'm guessing it hasn't been that long since we left. Like he
Yeah, you
says,
guys
it's probably better. It's probably better to take care of this so it doesn't harass anyone that strays into the forest, because it might move closer to the city too. He's murdering other plants. So he'll keep moving forward, I guess. He's just
Listen,
gonna take charge.
people murder other people. There's no problem with a plant murdering another plant.
Like a plant hybrid thing.
Is there anyone who doesn't have armor on, by the way?
I have armor on.
I mean, I have padded armor.
I have armor. I have wooden armor. It's kind of funny because I have wooden armor, but it kind of looked similar to my actual skin. It's a little different shade.
Armor.
Okay, just checking. I'll cast
wearing
mage
a
armor on
Master of
myself
Chain
then.
shirt.
I'm sorry, you said you're gonna cast mage armor on everyone else?
No, on himself.
No, just on me.
Oh, okay. I
was
thought
just
I
like, if
heard that
anyone
wrong.
didn't
I
have
was
armor,
like,
I'd use
whoa,
on
wait
them
a
too.
second. I want some mage armor.
We're gonna be the OP party with mage armor.
Like you have like a communal mage armor? What?
So as
That'd
you
be
guys
pretty
are
crazy.
moving forward, is there
Yeah,
anything you guys want to do in terms of the plant? Are you guys just
No,
gonna
I'm
try to
just
move past it?
watching my allies as they creep forward because I'm
That's
like,
my
oh,
escape
it's
artist.
just a plant, but
I'm gonna pull up my houndbow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Damage
Eh,
now.
he has a pretty good acrobatics.
I've just
He'll
got my sword drawn.
Okay.
he'll
And
just
yeah,
keep
basically
moving up
the trail seems to kind of just follow like kind of this
that
darker
grade
area here.
section.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically what the trail follows.
All right. He's actually gonna like stay on the left side of everybody, just because he knows that he's a little bit better in melee.
Well, I'm gonna
Yes.
start hugging a bit more to the right side to try and get a little bit distance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I have no surprise actions. Does anybody want to surprise this thing, or are we just trying to pass it?
Surprise, Papa Mucka.
I'm gonna attack it if it attacks me.
Yeah.
I mean, if we
I
want
think
to
we
surprise
just
it,
try to-
I do most effective when I surprise it. But
Can't we
let's just
like,
try to
Yeah.
run past it.
Well, we can't because we have to like follow the trail, I guess.
Well, you're sitting here talking
Yeah.
about this thing being dangerous to other people. Why don't we just take care of it?
Yeah, it's fine.
And he'll keep moving up. He's trying to stay on the trail. He wants to stay and then
Okay.
come to.
You guys are all super
us.
aware of it right now because it's been pointed out
Yeah.
to you. So you notice that we
Yeah.
get to about where your token is right now. It actually shifts a little bit, like to intercept you very slowly, and it thinks I think it is trying to be stealthy itself, but it doesn't know that you guys can clearly see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The rabbit's super far back.
He's scared. Is he that far back, or
Yeah,
is he
Waff
riding
Boy
on?
Wabbit. I think
I'm not quite that far
Rabbit's
back.
riding with me, aren't you?
No, I'll jump out of your arms at this point. But I'll be like down here.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So keep moving up.
I really don't have much to offer as a full caster at this point.
are you talking about? You're level 2.
Yeah.
Super strong.
Does it move at all?
Yep.
Bill Murray wants you to have you on his show. World of the Psychic.
Still inching towards you a little bit.
He looks back and he says, "I'm gonna draw it in. If you want to, like, back at the tiefling, if you want to flank it."
Yeah, I'll back you up. I've got my sword
Alright.
out.
He like trudges forward, still looking at the trail, like making sure that he keeps sight of like whatever they're following, just so like, because how I see it is in the real world,
All
if
right.
we're gonna be in a fight,
They
might
can
lose
roll
this
initiative.
trail.
I think you're
Okay.
close enough at this point now. Well,
Yeah.
at least hit the start and counter button first. But all right, so everyone can roll initiative.
Alright. Combat.
Yay, I rolled 3. I'm so good.
There it is.
Bruh.
Oh.
Garbage
Yeah,
initiative
I
continues
think I
into
get
this
a
campaign.
+2. I need to add that as a temporary buff.
Oh, so it should be. Or you went first
Yeah,
anyway,
wait.
so
It might. I think it's It already has the +1, so yeah, it doesn't really matter.
oh, okay, so it is correct.
Forgot that. Yeah, it's one more higher, but I just forgot to hit the buff before, because I have the buff set. I just
Oh,
forgot
you have
to
it set as a
add
buff
it.
for the favorite
Yeah,
terrain trait or whatever thing.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I just forgot to activate it.
Yeah, because this is wooded terrain. All right.
Mhm.
So yeah, it starts like more obviously, like you can see like the tentacles, or the vines, I should say, kind of lashing out. It's still, you can tell this thing has like a 10-foot range, which you're just outside of at the moment, but um, you are quicker to react. So what would you like to do?
Hmm. He goes full defensive. Um, he wants to draw this. He might move one up, like 5 foot up, and then goes full defensive. He wants to draw this like to him,
Okay.
so the others can basically encompass it or get around it.
All right, Shazra.
Let's see. I can do a 0 level spell. Maybe we can dazzle it. I'm gonna flare it.
Okay, so it gets a save
It's
versus
going
that,
to get
right?
a fortitude save.
Okay.
Yeah, that works. It's not dazed or no, dazzled.
Okay.
But I'll move up just a little bit.
All right. Billy Storm.
I'm just gonna move up. Oh wait, how do I measure? 5, 10.
There's a ruler tool on the token select there. Oh,
Can't
also I
zoom
think
in. The grid is non-existent, or it's
it's
hard
very
to see.
hard to
That's
see.
all.
Yeah. I think if you, what is it, the Q or Shift maybe?
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, there is a hotkey there. That's fine though. I move up 30 feet, and then I will use the ruler 45 feet away.
I can't remember what the hotkey is actually. I think it's Q for roll 20.
It's control and try and move your dude, and then
That's
spacebar to confirm.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot. Anyways, I'm going to ready an action to cast Mind Thrust if it gets within range.
What is the range of Mind Thrust?
Close, so it's gonna be 30 feet.
Okay.
So it may not get in range.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else I want to do. I don't have any cantrips that help here.
I just
On
picture everybody's little mouse names as like the flies buzzing around us in the forest.
on the vine's turn, it's going to actually charge 10 feet,
All right.
and it's going to attempt to do a um slam on to Malice here.
AC is 25.
I'll double check how this works. The other thing it's going to do is it's going to, well, it'll do that first. It'll try to do the slam first. It's get a bonus for charging, which is not going to be factored in on here. Okay, so does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
The other thing it's going to do is it's going to cause a. So it looks like it's only going to affect so far Shazra and Malice, but it's going to use its other ability it's got. So I need two of you to roll reflex saves. Okay, you're both fine. You notice that the other like plants on the ground, like the grasses and stuff, are like starting to like move unnaturally, like they're trying to grab a hold of your ankles or something. But
Alright.
but you guys are able to like not get grasped by it.
Yeah.
But that's all I can do this turn. All right, E-foot.
All right.
Let me just check my number here. 9. Did I bring? No, okay. I'm gonna start a performance, and she's gonna do like a goblin chant, and we're gonna say, big plant bad, tall plant good, tall plant beat, big plant bad.
Okay. An inspiring chant.
Yes. She's talking about Malice being the tall plant.
I figured.
He
is. I think he's like the tallest of the party, so makes sense.
I don't know if we have like a performance buff that I can put on people, or if they put it on themselves, or how that all works out.
It should be in the compendium. We should be able to drag that in. Let's see.
Is that something I'll have to put on my allies, or they'll have to turn on themselves when I perform?
Inspire courage or inspire competence? Inspire courage.
Courage.
Right?
Yeah.
Oops, I just put fatigue on you. So I think everyone could go in and put it on themselves, and then it'll be on there as a check mark. But people will have to go in and edit it once it is higher.
It goes
But
away.
yeah, if you go to the temporary buffs and hit the little folder next to it, it'll open compendium, and then you can search for inspire courage and just put it on your sheet, and then it'll automatically put it on your rolls. And if you're using a different sheet, then do whatever you got to do. But it's just a +1 right now, and then
yeah.
So
you just edit the level, and then it'll give you the correct.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Oh, there it is.
Is that for everyone?
Is that buffs?
All allies
it's under buffs,
have
right?
that. It should be under buffs, yeah. And then once it's on your sheet, you can always turn it on or off with the check mark.
Yeah. Common buffs.
Yeah, that's very easy to do.
That +1 to attach.
Yeah, it's level 2, I guess technically, but
because I haven't been able to take the time to go through and try and configure these yet, so I'm still rolling through commands.
Right, so. But if you're running your sheet through Hero Lab, then you can do it on. You can do it through the mod, or what is it called?
Adjustments.
Adjustments. You should be able to do it in there.
There should be an inspire courage in something.
I think it's going to be under other adjustments. Out of the 3 categories, I think that's the one it falls under, if I remember right. I've rolled a few character sheets off of Hero Lab in my time, so.
No, it might be under a specific data module, so I
What's
don't see it.
Here, I'll,
I just
Uh,
was doing that thing
found
where
it's under confirmed
I would
ability adjustments.
there we go. I had it popped out, so my character sheet kept dropping whenever I'd go to grab it and transfer it over. I was like,
Oh,
what the hell
yeah.
is going on? But I got it.
Okay. That takes a standard to do at this level for E-Foot, right? So, do you move anywhere, or is that it? Secret?
Huh? What? Oh,
That's it, right? You don't have anything else you want to do? Because that's a standard to activate.
I will move closer just so that everybody can hear my performance.
Okay.
Nice and loud.
All right. Tactic.
I'm going to move up here, and while I move, I'm going to drop my handbow and pull out a bomb.
Okay.
No! And chuck it over at the top right corner.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. You gotta put a space after the R. There we
That
go.
I do.
Okay. 21. Is that with firing into melee?
No.
Okay, so that's
So
still hit.
17.
That still
But
hits.
it's
So
not in melee, right?
It's
it
got
is.
reach.
It has
It
reach,
has
so it is
reach.
in melee. It's in melee with malice
Yeah.
right now, but that still hits. And that's also versus touch AC. So
So that is 3 force damage.
okay, it takes 3 force damage. It recoils a little bit at that. Okay. Vandir.
Wait, hold on. I gotta check something real quick. Go ahead.
So what does Vandir want to do?
Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to double move.
Okay.
See if I get this measuring. Hold on, I gotta zoom out because that zoomed me in. Click, yeah, there. 50. I should have 60 yet. No, yeah, I have 60. 10, 20. Go.
Okay. They're moving around to get to the other side of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That brings us to round 2 then. Malice, you're up.
He will 5 foot up. Whoops, why do I have it set to target? Off. And then he'll 5 foot up. And he'll 4 around it.
Okay.
And then up again and roll another one.
Okay. Is that 2 attacks or?
Yeah, the Brawler's Fury.
Gotcha. Okay.
I just haven't got
Um,
it completely set up yet, so it has to have to roll it like singles.
Yeah. Does it work like the Unchained one where there's no penalties for doing it too, or is there like a? Or is
I
there a
don't
penalty?
know. There might be a penalty where it's like 2-weapon fighting. So it probably is penalty.
So those are probably 2 less each then. Okay,
Yeah.
but so
Like I
that
said, I haven't
second,
completely set up.
yeah, don't worry.
Are
The
these
second
natural attacks?
unarmed strikes,
This
yeah.
is unarmed strikes. The
Okay.
Brawler's Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Brawler's Fury works like more like the original Monk
Mhm.
Flurry, where you got to take a -2. But I can check that really easily. Full attack. When doing so, you have 2 of them fighting, attacking with any combination of armed strikes. Um,
Just I tried to do like the pull over because they have Brawler's Fury, but it's not set up in the thing, so I gotta make my own.
I've got a rules question for anyone that knows Alchemist. So the
Mhm.
Alchemist bomb typically does 1d6 plus the intelligence modifier.
yep.
Mhm.
Do the Alcahest bombs for the Crypt Breaker remove the modifier addition?
I'd have to look at that ability specifically to know. Like, I'd have to read the archetype.
I'm sorry, you're saying if you crit, does the int get multiplied? Yes.
No. The
Okay.
Alcahest bomb, what it does is it changes the damage from 1d6 to 1d8 acid against construct and corporeal undead, and 1d4 force to everything else.
Yeah.
But
I'm
it,
assuming
but
it
it
doesn't, because I don't see.
doesn't say it includes that damage, but it also doesn't say it excludes that damage.
It doesn't say it
but
includes it, but the text that you want to pay attention to is this ability otherwise functions as and replaces the standard alchemist bomb. So it functions as the bomb and replaces it, which means you get the plus to int, but with the changes that have been stated.
Yeah, I'd really
okay,
you got plus that.
but I was curious about that because Hero Lab doesn't have the additional damage from int added.
Might be one case for Hero Labs wrong. I don't know. We'll rule that you get that though.
Okay, then it took an additional 4 force damage from me.
Okay.
I was looking through the forums, and they're just talking about what different discoveries could do to adjust that, and it doesn't say anything about that at all. So, figured I'd double check.
Yeah, I think the part where it
Yeah.
says it functions as otherwise, like, I don't see why it
That's
wouldn't.
that's what I thought too, but I'm not 100% on how all the rules function.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is it's fine unless it becomes like OP. Then we question it.
Yeah, but I don't think this is that at
Yeah, I
all.
don't think
When
this is
it
the.
In
when
this
it
case,
says
he's actually already
modifier gets multiplied 5 times on a crit or something like that. Yeah.
nerfed. All right, so throw in an extra. So yeah, Malice, you hit with one of the attacks.
Okay.
With one of those attacks, the other one misses. But yeah, so it's still up. But yeah, it does look like it's hurt. It's taken that and the bomb.
Mhm.
All right, Shazra.
I'm just gonna move in to melee it.
Okay. Do you have any? Well, it's going to attempt to take an attack opportunity on
Yeah,
you. I mean.
I'm not gonna acrobatics. I'm gonna take the AOO.
Oh, actually, it charged last round. Your other attack hits too, Malice. I forgot. It's
Oh,
16
sweet.
is lower.
Mm.
So, but it is still up, but it's a lot lower now. All right, so it's going to make a single attack on Shazra. Does it
That'll
hit? Okay. So you take that 9 damage, and it is also going to attempt to grab you as well.
Okay.
Does it not have a CMB button built in on here? Where's that at? Oh, there it is. It does have one. So that's a 28. Pretty sure that. So I think he has you grappled, and he's actually going to do constrict damage as well. Oof. which I think probably knocks you into negatives. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. So unfortunately, that kind of interrupts Shazra's charge there. Billy, can you do anything to help Shazra?
Not really. Maybe. I mean, I could maybe heal you. That wouldn't be bad. Or I could try and kill the thing. I'll cast a Cure
It
Light
does look
Wounds.
very badly hurt.
Yeah, I'll just cast a Cure Light Wounds and then move up because the odds of me hitting are very low.
Okay.
And then I'll deliver it as a touch to Shazra. So.
Don't you have to move into a square to do that?
Oh, because I'm small. You're right. I can't reach you.
Well, you might be able to just move in there. I don't know.
Well, that was 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you can't reach him anyway then.
So instead of doing that, undo, I'll mosey on over this way and try and throw a kinetic projectile at him.
Okay.
So I think I set it up last time. I don't think a 13 is gonna hit his AC when he's in melee.
Okay. Well, it does have, a meal, but he's going to actually just immediately drop Shazra, and he's going to swing it's going to swing its tentacles, its vines towards the thing that hurt it the most, which was actually Malice.
Come at me, bro.
It's going to go after the source of its pain.
Nice.
Okay. 13. This thing actually,
That miss.
it tries its best, but it misses. Yeah, this thing is no joke. But it
Mhm.
is. It looks like you have it pretty badly beat at the moment, or pretty badly hurt at the moment. Aoife.
Dang it! They were supposed to kill it. I stopped my performance. I don't have lingering, so there's no more inspires.
Okay. Inspire Courage falls off.
I will load my sling and shoot it. And I'm pretty sure I configured this. Oh,
Okay.
also I might not be close enough. Am I... Or sling's just 20 increments, right? So -2?
And -4 for the melee, so that.
Yeah, miss. The rock almost
No,
hits Malice.
yeah, that does miss.
Sorry, Malice.
Rock goes whizzing past. All right,
Your
tactic.
plant body look like theirs.
All right. Same thing as before, that top right corner.
Okay. No Inspire Courage anymore.
Wait, it says range is 50. Is that accurate? I thought slings were only 20.
Oh, well, then it should be a 22 instead. And that is including the fact that it's in melee.
Okay, that hits.
Oh, slings are 50. Okay.
Yeah, slings are pretty nasty
There's
weapons.
6 force damage.
Well, there's something that's only 20 increment. I can't remember what
Okay.
it is.
Not enough to kill it. That is enough to cause it to start to shrivel up and on the ground.
Bombs have a 20-foot range.
So
Yeah, that's
Malice will
we
go
are out
over
of combat.
to down body and like drag him away just because he's not he's not sure with this
Are
plant.
you sure not make good salad? Might be tasty.
Pretty sure.
A meaty plant.
Does anybody have a heal they can throw Shazra's way, or do we need to have him roll to stabilize?
Oh. Shazra's on the ground? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Shazra got grabbed and constricted by the plant, and then it dropped him to try to defend
And
itself
who's
against Malice.
the superior one now? Oh, sorry.
Okay, Billy heals Shazra for enough to put him back into disabled condition, actually.
He like wakes up and the goblin's
For
like looking down,
6.
laughing at him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm conscious.
I think you're conscious but disabled at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, I look in my pack for whatchamacallit. I pull out a scroll of Infernal Healing, and I use that on myself. Probably
Okay.
gonna use 2.
So over a course of a couple minutes, you get healed back up.
Yeah. Let me subtract 2. There we go. Scrolls of Infernal Healing are very cheap.
That's
Very
nice.
inexpensive.
It's not quite
Do
as
they-
efficient as a wand, but it's definitely way more efficient than potions.
Yeah.
Is that only like tieflings can use, or
No.
like anybody can get them? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
anybody can use it.
You just got to be able to cast it. Because
Yeah,
of the scroll.
Or CMD it.
yeah, and you got to feel
Yeah.
okay with
Being
feeling all
killed by
evil
Infernal.
for
Yeah.
You're sort of making a minor pact with the devil.
Mm-hmm.
You're just using Devil's Blood, but that's in
It's
high
kind of,
abundance
for me,
in Cheliax.
one of the most OP like healing outside of combat is the Ranger's aspect of the Salamander or whatever it is, where it like heals like 10 HP every round.
Oh, I think I know what you're
For-
talking about.
Yeah,
I thought the most powerful healing was just hitting the R button outside of combat.
yeah.
We had
I'm gonna pick up my Hambo while we're getting
we
this
had a
done.
we had a druid in Rise of Runelords, like Mantis' druid, cast that spell quite a few times because it also gives you
Yeah.
like fire resistance or something.
Yeah, aspect of the Salamander. Yeah,
Yeah.
it gives you like fire resistance 10, and then it heals you like kind of gives you like fast healing, but it's pretty crazy. I had to use that as like, all right, we're out of combat, cast it, and then be healed up for the next fight. All right.
Yeah. Now that you have
I
this
got
thing,
kill myself. I thank the person that picked me up.
and you see this twitching plant on there, you would know, Malice. You'd know that this thing's it does have edible berries on it that are sort of like blackberries.
Okay.
Um,
He'll try to harvest
okay.
those and give it to
Usually
roll survival.
it's pretty bitter. It's fairly bitter, but yeah, they're perfectly healthy. Apparently,
Well, no help.
it's reputed that an assassin vine that has killed more people has better berries. That's
geez.
that's the rumor.
Bloodberries.
Okay.
Yeah, bloodberries, but it's one of those things that hasn't really fully been like
Tested.
documented. People haven't, yeah,
Yeah.
there haven't been enough reputable tests done to
I
determine
know.
if that's true.
Dude, that'd be like
Let's
an epic like
experiment.
Yeah.
epic like boss like place where it's just like the fruit that grows is just these assassin vines, and the guy like sacrifices people just so he can have better berries.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's what I should start. A monster tasting lab.
He'll grab whatever berries with that survival. I mean, it was a pretty low one, but
Okay. But
and
you
he'll
find like
hand it to.
Well,
you find like
I'm
a
doing
meal's
it
worth
with
of
you.
berries.
He doesn't eat them, but he hands them to gosh, I gotta get everybody's names down. The person that keeps saying that, is it good for a salad?
You hand it to me?
Please.
Is it a salad?
He says it might not, the whole thing might not be good for salad, but these berries can be a little tasteful yet bitter.
So wait, a
Okay.
plant person who
I
eats
stuff 'em in
salad,
my
isn't
pocket.
that cannibalism?
No, he doesn't. He's not eating them. He just picked them. because she keeps saying something
No,
about
I'm
the
just saying.
plant
I'm
being
saying
good for
a
salad.
plant person who wants to eat salad. That seems wrong.
But the plant person doesn't ask
He's
me to eat
not.
salad.
Maybe it's a
Yeah.
fruit salad. Okay.
He's not
Yeah,
thinking or saying that at all.
It's
Yeah,
it's her
Yeah.
that it keeps asking about if this plant that we just killed was good for a salad, and he says no, but these berries that it produces are edible.
Yeah, you guys aren't understanding what I'm saying. It's fine though.
No, we get
Yeah,
it.
no, I
It's
get it.
just you're saying
Yeah.
something that he's totally not saying. So yeah,
No, it's what you're saying. You're saying you want salad.
a goblin wants salad. Yeah.
Oh wait, who's the plant person?
Malice.
Oh,
okay,
that's
Micah.
Grim.
confusion.
Oh,
Mhm.
Secret was the plant person.
No, secret is a
Okay.
gobby.
Okay,
He's like, all right, I was in the wrong. Fair
I
enough.
was wrong there. For whatever reason, I just thought Secret was the plant person.
No.
It's like totally her type.
Okay. Um.
So
So
he'll look around and try to find the trail again.
right, I was gonna say I
'cause-
need a perception check to re-find the
Oh, I
trail
can
since a
help.
combat kind of erupted.
I'm
Fortunately,
down.
it'll be a much easier DC than it would have been if you walked all the way around.
Yep.
Ah, 1. Good.
Wow.
I maybe help.
Well, fortunately, even though Malice didn't find it
Billy,
very
Billy.
easily this time,
Billy
Yeah.
got that 25.
yeah, Tactic, Billy, and Vander are able to find it like pretty
Nice.
easily, and get you guys right back on track.
I don't even have the highest. I didn't realize that. Oh, perception. Yeah. Like I don't have the highest survival. I
I have
guess.
the highest perception.
Looks like it.
At least out of the people that rolled, yeah.
Hmm.
And then survival to follow, right?
Nope. I'm just gonna take the first survival roll you guys made. It's still following the same tracks. So.
Okay, that works for me.
Lucky for
My
you.
first one was good.
All right. So yeah, you guys continue traveling inland further to the east, and yeah, as you guys are heading in there, you actually at one point you guys see like um you see like a volcano like lava shoot up, um and like you actually kind of notice off to your side of one area there's a like a lava flow coming from it. Think like Hawaii, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
Like an active lava flow?
Yeah, you see like an active lava flow,
Huh.
but it looks like you're kind of, moving alongside this one.
Did I know that this island was volcanic?
Probably.
Didn't think that the place would erupt. I guess we're lucky.
All right.
And you guys do kind of move like away from it a little bit,
Hmm.
but something else shows up to harass you.
So sweet of it.
You to be basically on the same map again.
All right.
But hold up. Figure this. All right, so you guys are basically on the same map again. As you guys are moving through, you see 4 of these things. They look like they are kind of like they look like they're kind of like these kind of almost like stout humanoid looking creatures made out of molten rock.
Hmm.
And they don't look friendly. They look like they're upset to see you. And you guys kind of see them like in kind of like this clearing of forest a little ways. There's actually like some, so the area around them is
Those are
actually like
elementals.
smoldering. Yeah, they might be. Oh
I'm
yeah, you can tell.
positive they
You
are.
can definitely tell these are magma elementals.
Because they don't count as constructs, though. Damn it.
No, they do not. They count as elementals. So everyone can roll initiative again.
Ugh.
It'd be like
Yeah,
that sometimes,
see if
Ron.
I
It'd
got
be
my
like that.
buffs.
I don't think I rolled I rolled like probably like 3 good rolls the entire last campaign.
I think Ron is getting my curse at this point in time.
It's continuation from the last campaign, I guess.
Yeah, and that one is usually my thing. Thank you.
Maybe Foundry just doesn't like Ron.
I activated my buff, but I guess it didn't.
Well, the good news is most of these elementals rolled pretty poorly too. So,
Mm.
oops. Okay. Is that everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. First elemental is going to. He's going to move towards you in a full sprint, such as it is. However, they're not very fast, so that's as far as he gets.
Audio.
All right. Malice, you're up.
All right. Just give me a sec.
Let me turn off Inspired Courage because that is not
Oh yeah.
no.
I gotta do that.
I got it for you.
All right. Sweet. Of course, I close my character sheet. He will. I guess he'll step up. He's gonna step up in front of. Actually, no. Close this so I can actually see. So it's just one. Oh no, never mind. I zoomed out.
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
Yeah, he'll.
If you have Knowledge Planes, you can roll it. Shawzer already did, but
Yeah, I do. I don't know if I have it leveled though.
okay. I mean,
Skills. Let me see.
I'll be giving
And
Shawzer more information when it's his turn.
I don't have any. I mean, it's train. Like I don't have any ranks in it, so I can roll that. He'll just 5 foot up and kind of wait for see what the rest of the party does. We'll go full defensive or total defense.
Okay.
Just in case these things decide to charge.
All right, Billy.
There's a planes roll. I don't think I know much extra.
Yeah, you know they're magma elementals as well. Is there anything in particular you're looking to know about them?
Are they affected by mind affecting?
Yes, they are.
Okay. I will move somewhere. How about here? Just so I have a good view. And I will ready in action to cast a spell, which will be Mind Thrust, if one gets in range and 30 feet of me.
You think that's unlikely because you know that these things can't move very fast.
I
Maybe
thought
the one.
that one.
Oh
I
yeah, the
thought
one that
that
already
one
went.
was further back.
Yeah, the one that already went might. It
Or
moved.
yeah, or
It
he
went
could
first.
move in
Yeah,
front.
he
Yeah,
might. He
that's
might
true.
move in before your turn. Okay. That'll probably be next round if it
Yeah,
happens.
I just don't want to be a bunny rabbit running out in front of the party, you know.
I mean that'd be fun if you did, but I get it. All right, tactic.
I'm just
Maybe they'll
gonna
ignore me. They're like, it's a bunny.
I'm gonna ready in action to throw a bomb at it as soon as it's within 20 feet.
Okay. Shazra, so from your previous roll, you know that these are elementals. You do know they're affected by mind affecting as well. But in addition, you know that these are vulnerable to cold, immune to fire. They have the ability to spit out a lava puddle that creates like a difficult terrain, and if you go into it, it burns you. And
Mhm.
their attacks also can light you on fire. You get a reflex save to avoid that part of it, but
Mhm.
and they can earth glide as well.
Gotcha. All
But
right.
yeah,
I'm gonna cast shield on myself,
okay.
and then I'm going to. Let's see. I will move. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to move. I might just show up. I'll just get next to Malice.
Okay.
I'm more ready than before.
Efoot.
Okay. I know that. I know things, but does Efoot know things? She knows the basics. They're elemental.
Yeah, that's actually hits the DC on these basically exactly. So
Yeah.
you know they're magma elementals. They have elemental traits.
I think Hideous Laughter will work on them. I don't see why not. So I'm gonna try to make that one laugh.
Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Hideous Laughter, they get a bonus to the save, or the save's lower because they're a different type than you. But yeah, it does work. You targeting the closest one?
They get a +4 because the humor doesn't translate.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not okay. So it's the closest one then you're targeting?
Yeah, DC 14.
Looks like you made it.
Dang it.
Rolled really high.
I made some joke about elementals. It was really bad.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, you tried.
Uh, now it's
To
all the
Shazra, I'm a complete
elementals.
failure. Damn it.
You just tried to like impress Shazra, and it's just
I'm
not
just
going
like telling
well.
jokes over here, and Shazra's like, God damn it.
Mhm. Your words were inspiring before.
I don't know if either of those triggers a ready to action for anybody.
Mm-mm.
These guys do
Is it 30
run.
feet? Yes. Which one moved first?
The one on the right move first.
Alright, that would trigger my ready to action to mind thrust it.
I don't think they're within the 20 feet for. Yeah, they're not within 20 feet for tactic though. All right, let's see the mind thrust. They get a will save or something? Is that how that works? Yeah.
Whatever it did. Will DC 16, yeah.
All right, he failed, so he's gonna take all that
He
damage.
takes all 3 damage.
Feel my power.
Really, wait. 1d6 per caster level. And I rolled a crap.
You rolled a 2 and a 1. Yeah. Sometimes it's like that. It's rough.
I'm hovering and it doesn't say the individual
If you
rolls.
click on that 3 underneath where it says
Oh,
read
that's
and
where it
write,
shows it now.
that's how it brings it up for you.
Madge.
Okay, and then the other one runs up, and then this one down here is also going to Earth Glide his way towards you.
That did adjust my initiative, Pluto.
Yep. So puts you to 8.04. Okay. And then Vander.
Okay. Let's see. We got 1, 2.
Should be fair if you're gonna lose initiative. Losing to something that's immune to sneak attack to precision damage is probably the one to do it to.
Yeah. It's mildly inconvenient, but it's whatever. I gotta zoom in so I can see.
Yeah, the map's way bigger than it needs to be.
40, 50, 45, 50. All right. I have to control before I do this, right? Yeah, control
Yeah,
first.
control and then spacebar to confirm.
All right, I'm gonna. Spacebar. Move up here.
Okay, and then 30 feet. So do you like ready an action or something there?
Yeah, I'm gonna ready an yeah, I'm gonna ready an action to attack if it gets within range.
Okay, sounds good. This one can't charge you because someone's in the way, but it can charge Malice or Shazra. So it's going to do. I'm going to roll a d2. 1 goes after Malice, 2 goes after Shazra.
All right.
Goes after Malice. So this thing, it charges right here. It
Ready.
triggers a ready to action.
Yeah.
It charges at the right person. Because I'm total defense.
Yeah, it's not the smartest elemental. Can't tell. So that's for
13 on its charge.
against touch AC, right? So that will hit.
So that is 7 force damage.
Okay. So it is still up. It's going to come up and take a single attack at Malice here.
All right.
So 13.
That misses.
Okay. And that'll bring up your turn now.
All right. He's got full round, and I still haven't figured out how to set up this. So it's just gonna be -2 to each one of these.
Okay. We could work on that later at some point.
Yeah, I was trying to set it up while we're moving, but we didn't really. There was no like in between long enough.
Yeah. There was just a little bit of
Yeah,
bit
and
of
it's
description of what you
also
see.
yeah.
Okay. I think those both miss. So yep.
Yeah.
Pretty low rolls though.
Yeah. I,
Okay, I need to change tactics initiative actually because he took a ready to action there.
Like
Okay.
a boss.
Shazra.
I'm gonna full round the elemental in front of me.
Okay.
And we're gonna go spell combat 2. I'm going to do the arcane mark thing.
All right. Starting with the attack or the arcane mark.
Starting with the arcane mark.
Okay, so you're rolling that defensively then?
Yes, and I have. Let's see. My concentration. Is this a button I can press? Yes.
Ooh,
That's
for
a 1.
one.
Alright,
All
well,
right.
I don't get that.
Don't get that, but you still have your attack.
Yeah.
Just at -2.
these things are just attacking with like their natural attacks, right? Like
Yes, they're
fists.
using fists,
Okay.
basically.
All right. I just got to remember if something's using a weapon and it rolls a crit 1.
Hmm.
What the heck?
No, I didn't roll the attack.
That's weird.
Just rolled the damage. Something.
I'm just gonna roll the attack.
It's
And
because he's so
-2.
awesome that it's an auto hit.
Okay,
So
that.
a -2 to that.
Oh, I think I know what happened. It's because you tried to put in a -2 on that, but it doesn't. That's not a modifier. That just overrides the attack roll. I think for that field. Okay, so 16. 16 does hit it though.
Okay, I'll do 3 to it.
Okay, let me just double check. Yeah, these ones are too low, so they don't have any DR. Okay. It crumples up into a smoldering heap, looking like the burning embers of a fire.
Good.
Okay. Efoot.
All right, now that we are much closer, I'm going to start a performance.
Okay. Inspire courage goes on everyone again.
Yep. I guess for my move action, I'm going to load my sling.
All right.
I want to make a joke about the song you're doing.
Oh yeah, I didn't come up with a song. I don't know.
These jerks are living fire.
Nah, she's got very goblin-y chants.
Well, then she'd be praising them because they're fire.
Yeah. Anyway, she gives some goblin chant about these. I don't have one.
Okay. All right. Billy, you're up.
I will telekinetically toss a rock at this closest one.
Okay.
Pew. Wait, where'd it go? Hello? Oh, use.
Isn't there a setting to turn that off?
Yeah, that's a little disorienting. I didn't think it would move everyone's screen like that just because I was typing.
I think it's in your like personal settings. Pan to token speaker.
It is, yep. It's in the core settings of configure settings.
Ah, cool.
Oh, yep. I think I might turn that off too, actually.
Yeah, that's annoying and disorienting.
All right.
Does my 17 hit?
17 does hit.
I do 2 bludgeoning damages.
Yay, inspired courage. You throw the rocket courageously at him. Is that
Then
this?
I hide.
And then you
It was
hide?
the close one, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I move back behind the party.
Noted.
Yeah.
Okay.
I throw a rock and then run.
Yeah. Throw a rock, never explain why. Let's see. This one is going to charge at Malice as well. Single attack. So that'd be a 19 to hit against Malice. Does that hit?
I forgot I muted myself. No, that misses.
That misses.
My AC is 21 base.
All right, cool. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually it's a 19. But yeah. Okay. This other one over here doesn't have a clear path to charge Malice, but it can charge E-Foot. So it's going to do that.
Yeah.
Getting charged by an elemental. So this is going to be 2 higher than what the number says because I don't have an easy way to have it charge. So 13. I'm assuming a 13 misses E-Foot though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
I
then the
was
last
just
one
double
over
checking,
here,
but yeah.
it's going to trigger your ready to action if you'd like to take it. I guess it doesn't really matter too much because you get to go after it anyway, but if you don't take it. But if you'd like, you can attack it now before it attacks you. Maybe you can one-shot it. So it's going to trigger your ready to action. Ron, you there?
Yes, sorry, I was. No. Rolled +5.
Oof. Okay, I think that misses.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's going to attack you. Again, +2 to this single roll here.
That hits.
All right. So I need you to roll a reflex save. First, you're gonna take 3 damage, but okay. So you don't catch on fire, but you do take 3 damage. All right, and let's see. That technically puts your initiative just before him. Whoops. What is it doing here? Whatever. Oh, your initiative is already actually the same as it. Huh. Okay. Oh, whatever.
All right. I'm
Okay.
just gonna attack it.
Well, you don't get to go yet because your initiative got
Oh.
delayed. Remember,
Oh, that's right.
because of the ready to action. So tactics up now.
Cool.
That's kind of why I was saying it didn't matter too much because since you were going to go after it normally anyway.
So while I'm moving, I'm gonna pull out my handbook.
Oh, okay. Oh, and you move over here next to E-Foot.
Yeah. They're all next to people now, and I don't have anything to cancel out splash damage right now, so I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah. Oh, Vander had Inspire Courage. Was that part of that roll that you made earlier? The first attack? That 10? I guess it would have still missed, though, huh? Yeah, it would have still missed. Okay. Doesn't matter.
Do we still have Inspire Courage?
Inspire Courage just came back up. So E-Foot stopped using it in another combat, but this is the first round it's up.
It's on right now. Yeah.
But I missed anyway.
Okay. It's a good try, though. All right. Malice.
All right. Wait, what the? Whoops. All right, I gotta switch my attacks because I was working on the Brawler's Fury and kind of messed up on that. Let me see. Let me close that. So he'll attack. He'll fall around and attack the guy. Like charge them.
Okay.
You target him. And pull up my sheet and so here's 2 attacks. Set 2 down each one. And roll again. There we go. Guessing the first one hits.
The first one hits. Yep.
Yep.
That's enough to kill it. You punch it at a vital point, and the cinders kind of collapse into a few different piles.
So how he does it is the first how I'd figure, because he's only using his one arm for all these attacks, is the first one's like a straight punch and the other one's like a backhand.
All right.
Like off of that punch. Yeah.
Do you 5 foot step anywhere?
He will, so that he'll 5 foot up to go help the elf, half elf.
Okay. All right, Shazra.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and help Vandir by moving here.
Okay.
Into a flank. And I'm gonna take an attack.
I can't remember. Are elementals immune to flanks or just precision damage?
I think they're just immune to precision damage.
I think that's correct too. No, wait, not subject to critical hits or flanking.
Okay.
And does not take additional precision damage.
I'm gonna swift action though to use up a arcane point and make my weapon a +1 enhancement.
Okay.
Let's see. Enhancement bonus 1. Here's a attack.
Unarmed shards are precision bludgeoning. Do that later.
Unarmed strikes are usually bludgeoning. They're not precision though.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll
Uh,
eventually be able to add that later.
Okay, so 10 misses. Does that
Yeah,
include
that's fine. Yeah, that includes everything.
All right. All right. Well, it brings up Efoot then. You continue your song.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue it, and then I'm gonna 5-foot step back and fire my sling.
Okay. Ooh, too bad it's immune to crits, but
It
you do
doesn't
hit
matter.
it.
I'm firing a melee anyways. I don't think I would have confirmed.
That's fair, yeah. But it does hit, so
Cool.
takes 1 whole damage.
In the eye.
you hit its eye, but you're not sure
It's not actually an eye because
it's
it's an
actually an eye.
elemental. Yeah. That's a good question. Do elementals have eyeballs? Like, where do we look at them when we're talking to them? I guess
They
just.
kind of have like faces, but like they're not always discernible.
I mean, if you look
Yeah.
at this, if you look at the artwork for this one, it looks sort of like a gorilla. So it has like a head that has like these glowing spots where eyes would normally be,
Yeah.
but there's nothing that really like if you look close enough, you realize there's nothing about it that actually looks like an eye. Like it looks the same. The glowing there looks the same as the glowing at its mouth or like the glowing on any of the spots on its arms even. Like there's no real difference.
Yeah, like the shape that elementals take is like purely like up to them,
Up to them, yeah.
and it doesn't have to be like just because like they have a head, it doesn't have like a vital organ.
Yeah.
But you can still blind them.
You can still blind them though.
You do rely on sight.
So they have an eye somewhere. We're just not sure where.
Yeah, they're
Something about their physiology says that they see.
but they do not breathe, eat, or sleep.
Correct.
They just may not be eyes in the ways of what we consider eyes.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Billy Storm.
Yeah, I moved up already, and then I'm going to throw a stick at the one that's attacking Tic Tac.
Well,
Tactic.
he hasn't attacked tactic at
Or
all.
it's
He's only attacked
next to
Defoot.
tactic.
Yeah, yeah. Tactic, in fact, attacked him.
I always think Tic Tac like the candy, or Tic Tac Toe.
Kind of what I was playing off of
But then
the
it's
candy.
tactic like good tactics. There's so many.
There's a lot of puns.
I don't think I hit here, but maybe firing into melee.
Yeah, that misses. Good try though.
I don't want to use any first level spells
Got to save him for
anymore.
tomorrow.
Nah, I have to save them to cure my party.
All right. Which one is this?
Although
Okay,
not everyone has health bars showing, so I don't know what their health is at.
it's gonna keep going after Efoot since Efoot hit with a rock and it didn't like that. And this
And
time,
I've shown myself to be incompetent.
wait, does it only have? Hold up, I gotta double check the notes here. Yeah, it only has 1 slam, so it's gonna do its one slam and miss,
Yeah.
but it's trying its best. You're gonna notice it. All right, Vander, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just going to attack.
Okay. Oof. The
Awesome.
bad rolls continue.
I'm going to stay put. It's not like it matters.
All right. It is going to divert his attention towards Shazra, who just hit it.
That's right.
Hey guys, how come your game session lasted so long? PTSD
That-
flashes of ones.
Oh yeah, we've all had those combats that just drag on forever.
Oh.
All right, it misses.
Yep.
Okay. Tactic, you're up.
Tactic's gonna go ahead and miss trying to attack this one. I'm just guessing already.
I believe in you. You can do this. Show him your advanced tactics, as it were.
Oh,
Hey, it's immune to
no,
crits.
but hey,
but it
Hey,
hits. So
I'll take it.
Mm.
One damage. Woo!
1 whole damage. Okay, that's how
But
much.
it is 1 damage, not 1 non-lethal, so we'll take it.
Is that with the Inspire Courage on?
Is that that doesn't add to damage,
Yeah, it does.
does it?
Mm-hmm. Inspire Courage should add to damage.
Oh, then it's 2.
That's right.
Oh,
Okay. It is still up, but it's a little more hurt. Malice. Maybe Malice can
Okay,
finish it
well,
off.
yeah.
You're kind of next to
Well,
either one of them. So,
yeah, I'll 5 foot over and full around it.
okay.
Got it completely figuring.
All right. That
And
will hit. That one will miss. But I think that first hit actually is enough anyway. Since this one was already hurt, that is enough.
nice.
So you take down another one. All right, Shazra.
All right, I'm gonna arcane mark and do the spell combat again.
All right.
So here's the concentration check.
Okay, you got it this time.
Yep. Now here's the attack with the scimitar with the arcane mark at -2.
Okay.
I'm sure that misses.
That one misses, but you still have one more attack.
Then here's the other attack.
Oof, another
Okay.
miss.
Just low rolls. That's fine.
Yep.
It's my turn.
Efoot, do you continue singing? Secret?
Sorry, my headphones is dying. I'm trying to plug them in.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I keep forgetting, like, every time I walk away, I unplug them, and they have, like, no battery life, so they die, like, immediately.
Aw.
I need to get
So
some
they're
new
basically
ones.
wired headphones now, almost.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop my performance. There's really no point continuing, I don't think.
I forgot to hit the bouton for this one over here.
And I'm going to fire.
The only one that's still up?
Yeah, I guess I don't need to 5-foot step back. I didn't see the skull on that one.
Yeah, I hadn't put it on there yet. Malice took it out, though.
Yes, I mean, uncheck that and then click this.
I think Grimm's had, like, most of the... He's been the one getting all the good rolls, mostly. Although we had a couple
Yeah.
20s from Tactic and Efoot, so...
Mhm.
Okay, that one will miss. Alright, Billy, no more Inspire Courage, but it is your turn.
Okay. I will just do the telekinetic projectile thing, I suppose, and it's not gonna hit, but I'll do it.
Not with that attitude, it won't hit.
I throw a cow patty.
I don't think there are any of those around, but maybe that's why you missed.
Yeah.
turns out just to be a really dry clump of dirt.
Alright. Vandir? Somebody's got to hit this elemental eventually.
It's
Ron needs to finish it off for us. right here,
Yeah.
right now.
We'll see.
Hey, you know how many hit points this thing has?
11.
So you finally hit it. First person to hit it, and you take it with one clean strike.
Nice.
It is very strong.
What a bang.
Well, I mean, most of the damage, I guess, is the sword, but
Yeah, I mean, at the level you guys are at the dice, it was a rolled a 10. Yeah, that was actually max damage. I think he's actually supposed to be a dex-based character, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I mean, I think you might be getting the thing where if you're using your strength but dex to hit, you get like a bonus to damage instead of trying to get dex to damage.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I've looked at these feats before, or like vigilante abilities. All right, so we're out of combat. No more elementals to bother you anymore.
Mm.
But yeah, those of you that rolled the knowledge planes earlier could reason that like the fact that these elementals are here is unusual because they're not normally like they're outsiders. They're native to like the plane of fire. Usually close to like the where the plane of fire and the plane of earth kind of like connect. Um,
Fire
but
and earth. So like what causes earthquakes?
maybe
Or
Ooh.
the fact that they are here does indicate something extraplanar maybe going on in the area that caused them to leak in, perhaps, unless they were specifically brought here by somebody.
I am make a roll and see if it works.
I feel like this volcano erupting is some kind of sign here. If there are elementals running around rampant.
So I got the roll down
seem natural.
twice. I just need to ignore that attack. I'm just seeing if it worked.
Okay.
I rolled
Um,
both of them, but I need to add the minus to it.
it still didn't put the -2 in, yeah. But if you put that
Yeah.
in, you should be able to
Yeah.
put it in within a modifier somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
and just have a separate one for that, for like your
Yep.
flurry,
Yeah,
basically.
that's why
Because you don't take the
it says.
-2 if you like move up and do one attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have it set for copy right now. I'll change its name to where it's Flurry.
Cool. Looks like you got it. You're on the path of
There's-
getting it to work.
Yeah. Mm,
All right. So you guys continue. You guys want to roll perception again to try to pick up the trail again?
Yep.
Okay. Looks like Vander's already got it.
Yeah.
Malice picks it up
Oh,
too.
okay. I was like, I probably don't need to roll. I have
Yeah. No. If
movements,
you guys,
so
we got enough people that made it already. You guys, the rest of you don't need to roll if you don't
Mm.
want. All right. So you guys continue on, and yeah, you do see like kind of that lava flow again. Um, and you see like a mound, like an actual mountain, like a where you see like the source of the lava flow basically up ahead.
Mm.
And it seems like that's the tracks actually do at this point lead close to the lava flow and lead up to the top of the mountain, it looks like. But it's actually not very tall a mountain. Like it's tall if you take into effect that it probably stretches out into the ocean underneath. But in terms of like above where you are now, like you guys are kind of already on the mountain technically. But yeah, like it looks like there's um like you guys have to go trek up the hill. So do you guys keep going?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indubitably.
So
Once we
as
start going up, I'll have or I'll ask Tactic to carry me because my short legs. It's really hard to go uphill.
See if this does it again.
Think about it. Like the distance, I'm so small. The distance for me is
You
so much
hop!
further
You're a
for me than you
rabbit!
guys.
Are
Oh.
you like that disconnected from nature
He's-
and rabbits?
Sorry, there's gonna be random
But
rolls,
no,
but I'm
he's
just...
he's like the math rabbit where he can only go halfway up the hill, like half the current distance from the hill each time he does. So he never actually gets to the top if he tries to do it.
Oh my
He's
god.
only
Just,
ever halfway closer.
Here, this is
Well-
how strong I am, guys.
just go watch a video
I'm not a
on
strong
rabbit
rabbit.
jumping around, okay? No
Hey,
rabbit is strong.
That's the same strength I have. Just
Acro-
saying.
Acrobatics is a dex-based skill. I'll have you know.
Yeah.
True.
Well, I'm gonna ride squeakers though. So
Yeah.
yay for dire rats.
Jeez, I just want to get carried, and this is the lashback I get.
I always try and carry you. You're the one that hops away.
You're
I
making
know. That's
excuses.
why I let you carry me now. Is what I'm saying.
All right.
And
As,
I
Okay.
even let you pet me if you
as
want.
you guys are
Oh.
moving up the hill, you see the silhouette of somebody basically shows up at the apex of the hill, is looking down at you.
I load my sling.
Load your sling.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you see like a second person come up next to him. And one of them yells, "Who is that down there?"
I announce myself.
Who is that
and
up there? I go out of the way to interrupt you and scream at him. What are you?
And so you see the two people you see up there. You see like a old bearded bald man, and standing next to him, you see someone with kind of like this purplish skin and red eyes.
They who be looking for?
And the old man says, "I'm Goncool."
Oh, they who be
That
looking
is
for?
who we're looking for. I say in your head.
We're looking for you. Stay there.
Okay. All right. So you guys make it up to the apex of the hill. You're kind of on the ledge of it now, and there's like a caldera below. Pretty big size, actually, too. I actually have a map for this. I'm gonna pull you guys into. Pulled off of the internet, so has a watermark and everything.
Yeah.
Well, the watermark's over on the right side of it. It's a huge map again.
I think I got to work with the background method.
Did I activate it already? You guys loading?
I don't see it. Loading.
I'm not
I,
loading.
not
I
loading.
do not see it up there.
Yeah,
I am
no,
now
I-
loading.
I hadn't actually hit the activate button yet. I thought I had. I'm like, man, it sure feels like it's taking a while. All right. You come
Yeah,
up
that
and immediately
works.
attack.
No, sorry.
Yeah, no, I know.
I figured out.
It
I
looks like
figured
it
out a
worked
way
now.
to do it. I figured out a way to do it, but it's not the proper way. I just switched my modifier to my con modifier because that's
Oh
too dumb.
gosh. Oh gosh. We'll have to find a more permanent solution.
Yeah,
That'll work for now, though.
yeah. But yeah,
So yeah, you get up there.
Especially black.
I don't even see person.
Oh, do I
See
not have
black
it?
and moving symbols.
Hold up. I might have
Dynamic
this
loading
map
zone.
configured wrong. Yeah, I might have like lighting on or something. How about
There it
that?
goes.
there we go.
Ah,
Yep.
I
There
can
we go.
see.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, so the old man says, "Oh, what are you looking for before?"
I hold up a rabbit while sitting on a giant rat.
Yeah, I don't even know where to begin, but I'll just say like kind of out loud and telepathically or whatever. Like I've been turned into a rabbit and I can't get out. I'm a person.
Oh, I see. I see. He kind of rubs his beard,
I've heard you are one of the most knowledgeable, smartest transmificators, knowledge people
Transmuters.
around.
I studied a lot of transmutation effects and curses.
Yes, that is. You're exactly the person I need to help me get back to my normal form. If you'll help me, that is.
Of course, we have other business here at the moment, but I'll get to that. I'll try to help you after we are finished with that. And you see that kind of over, like behind them, over this way a little bit more. There's like there's like a setup. Like they have a bunch of mirrors set up, and they have like some incense set up. It looks like they're basically maybe trying to do like a ritual or something.
Ooh.
We can help with that too. Do you need help with the volcano, earthquake, whatever?
Um, Goncool and who you can only assume is Laszlo look at each other and then look back. Like, do you know anything about it?
We were on the ship, the Wanton Ways, and it got pushed ashore by the earthquake. So we were kind of affected by it almost firsthand, and we saw the dragon. They saw the dragon. I wonder if that's related to it.
And then Laszlo over there says the dragon's most certainly related.
Yeah. Ask them. They saw it. I
You
couldn't see
saw the
it.
dragon.
I'm nearsighted.
What did
We
it look
saw
like?
something dragon shaped from
Yeah.
the ocean.
I think we saw the
Was
same one, or people in town did. I didn't see it specifically.
Well, he looked like he was on a mission because he just went.
So you're investigating this dragon-shaped thing?
Exactly.
Oh, I see. And you look like you're pretty invested here.
Yes,
It
but
also looks like your buddy's about to fall off the cliff.
yeah, don't worry about it.
He looks like a vampire, like he could fly or something if you did push him.
We're about to
Why
do
is
a
his eyes red?
ritual, and it won't take too much longer. We're
What
just waiting for the right
ritual?
conditions
A ritual to do what exactly?
to look into the past about what happened here.
Hmm.
You see,
What
the
are these
dragon.
conditions?
We just need to wait for the proper time.
More occult stuff, I assume.
Indeed,
Oh.
I've long studied ways to interact with the world and its magics that are considered unorthodox.
Me make things blow up. Me understand.
Well, you have fun with that. I don't want to stay here. It's hot.
I want to see what this ritual is all about.
Since you're here anyway, you may be able to help.
I don't know if me want to help.
What do you
Goncool
need help with?
nods and he says, "That's probably wise. Helping with this ritual is potentially dangerous."
I mean, you're gonna help me get my body back. The least I could do is help you with this ritual.
I will help you as well.
Yeah, that's true. Me help as well.
And I
Really need body back.
myself. I do say, my name is Shazra. I don't know if you remember me. I think it's been a long time since we've seen each other, but hello, Uncle.
Shazra?
Uncle.
Oh, my favorite nephew. You're right. I didn't recognize you. It's been so long.
Do you know
How
he was
many-
a tiefling?
How many years ago has it been?
Let's see, how old did I make him? He's 19. It's been like
It's probably been like
Over a
15.
decade.
Yeah, like 15 years.
Maybe you didn't have horns
Yeah.
when you were born. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
I,
you got horny as you grew up.
I wish I knew you were coming to visit. I might have prepared something. But
Going to hell for that one.
I deserve it.
I do say that it was a bit impromptu, but we can catch up after you're done with your business here. I
yeah,
didn't
of
mean to
course.
interrupt.
This way, if you anyone who'd like to help with it, come this way. And he goes over. Like I said, there's the
I'm
setup here.
very last to show up. And
You
I
got
told
like
so.
a bunch of very very expensive looking silver mirrors set up in like there's 5 of them. They're all
Oh.
facing each other. And then there's a he's got like a censer in the center of it with some incense ready to burn.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
gonna help. Maybe not because I think it will work, but because I need to make sure that I at least try to show them that I'm interested.
Mhm.
Before you ask for money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know if Billy knows that, but
So as he gets closer, he points to the mirrors and says, "The ritual will involve trying to enter a trance-like state and focusing on each of these mirrors in turn. Now, one of the tricks with it is it can be misleading. It takes a lot of concentration and a sharp eye to be able to weed out what is useful and what's not." And Gonkel says the dangerous part of it is that those that take part in the ritual could potentially draw the ire of aeons. And Lazo kind of like waves his hand, like, they don't bother us if we're looking into the past. It's much more dangerous if you're using it to try to look into potential futures.
I don't know what he's talking about.
what are aeons? Yeah, is there knowledge I can do to know what these
I
are?
shrug my shoulders.
You can roll knowledge planes.
I assume it's more occult
Planes.
stuff.
Ooh, let me roll. Where's my sheet?
I don't think I know.
Skills.
You maybe know that an aeon is they're like a they're like a lawful outsider that tend to be all about maintaining balance within the cosmos, promoting order versus
Oh, okay, so
chaos.
he's like, if we look in the past, it's not too crazy as like looking into the
Yeah.
future.
Mo-
It makes some sense.
I take on most of the risk as the primary caster. No matter what, there'll probably be some backlash causing, but I'll take the brunt of it.
If you get hurt, I'll try and heal you.
That's very kind of you.
I half jokingly
Peasant.
say to the rabbit, I guess, because that's the one that's thinking aloud. That it's okay. Uncle Laszlo knows a lot of things about his strange aeons and whatnot.
Nah.
Yes.
He's written books, if he hasn't already said that.
He didn't
you
mention anything
ever
about writing
meet
books,
an
but yes,
elder-
he nods. Says, "Oh yes, I've published several books on on these topics."
If you ever meet an elder in Galarian, that's really special because it's fucking hard to live in this world. So
Yeah, not that you'll find any of those publications.
No kidding.
in Kaliax. I believe they're Ustalov. They're popular in Ustalov.
I'm afraid, yes, most of my works have been outlawed in Cheliax, if not officially, unofficially.
oh,
But yes, most of my setup is already complete on this. We just need to wait a few more hours.
Hours?
Yes, we need to wait till it gets closer to dusk.
Alright, well, I guess I'm settling in here.
Yeah. Is anyone in the party
It's-
hurt?
Yeah.
I'm
very
gonna make
minor.
small talk with my uncle then, and I'm not gonna ask him and tell him that I'm looking for
You're for
money for
money.
school, but I am gonna tell him that, like, oh yeah, the family really wants me to go into the business with them, and fiendish accounting and stuff like that, since our family is part of like a we're kind of like in with the archfiend, how was it, Mammon, the one that deals with all the money and stuff in currency of hell.
I think that's Mammon.
Yeah, so our family are basically accountants, and
It
I'm
doesn't look
telling
like you're
him
that hurt, Ron.
that I'm
Hidden
schooling
minor.
and stuff, more to learn than pushing pennies and such.
Yeah, he says I never was one for going into this the family business either, so I completely understand.
Good.
But yeah, he mentions, he says like I use some of the money that I made is invested within this town here. It's been much quieter than the local politics. Some of the local politics I was dealing with, certainly in Cheliax, but even in Usalov.
Yeah,
And
I'll indulge him in his talk.
yeah, and yeah, he basically says like like he helped finance or bankroll one of the local like distilleries that makes rum in the area, and so he's like a partial owner of that, and runs a local curio shop, but doesn't really get very many customers out here, but doesn't really care because he's not really in that, like, he makes enough money through his investments.
Well, that's good to hear. I was afraid internally that he had run out of money.
Yeah, no, it sounds like from what you gather, he's doing pretty well. Like, he's like, yeah, the rum's apparently selling really well, or at least that's what my business partners tell me. I'm pretty sure I have some back at home. I don't know when the last time I actually drank any of it was, though, to be honest with you.
Nothing wrong with good rum.
But you could certainly try some when we get back. Let me know how it is.
I'll agree to it.
Malice is
He
just
gets
walking
back,
back
and
and
why is the
forth,
rum
like
gone?
making sure, because he's like, I don't know where those lava elementals came from, but he's just like keeping lookout, making sure
Mhm.
nothing's like coming towards us. He's a jumpy sort. He doesn't like sitting still.
Well, you are a plant man on the edge of a fiery
Volcano. Yeah, but he always is like on edge, so he's just keeping watch.
Now he's just literally on edge.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So as it starts getting closer to dusk, you see Laszlo kind of gets up and moves towards like his little setup, and Gonquil does as well. And he, looks to Gonquil, says, "You're with me on this, right?" And Gonquil says, "Of course." And he looks towards everyone else. Who else would like to help? Anyone who has
I'll be
sharp eyes
helping.
can help.
Me help.
I don't have sharp eyes, but I'll help.
Anyone.
I'll help.
The other thing that helps is knowledge of the arcane or of spellcasting.
Well,
Me,
that
Yeah,
me have
I will help.
knowledge of arcane and good eyes.
I just sit
Yes.
there looking dumb, like, no, not me.
Mouse will help, but he
She's
doesn't
like,
I
have
do
any
"This
not
is a
knowledge
ship."
qualify.
magic.
No, I'll take Efoot's hand and I say, "Come on, the more the merrier."
What? I
I
don't.
just want to make sure. I whisper to Efoot's ear. It sounds funny. I whisper to Efoot's ear.
Yeah.
I whisper into your ear. I ask, just help him.
If I get hurt, it's on you.
I'll agree to this.
Okay. So who all is taking part in it?
Yo,
I will help.
Vander.
I am.
sounds like we all are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone but
Oh.
didn't secret what is Secret's name?
Efoot?
Efoot.
I think
Well,
Efoot
he's
can,
kind of
Efoot's
getting
gonna
dragged
do
into
it.
it like
think
a
Efoot can
whole
talk
Yeah.
into it.
Put into this.
Okay.
I'm being pushed. I'm being bullied.
I just want to make sure that It looks like we're all indulging my uncle.
Sure.
He
You're
motions.
gonna
He
help me
says,
get back into school.
says,
Okay.
"Take a seat. Take a seat. We're gonna form a circle, but we're gonna be facing outwards towards the mirrors."
All right, I do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And he lights the incense and sits, closes his eyes, and starts focusing. And he warns you as well. He says this will take close to an hour. It's pretty long, but just stay focused on the mirrors.
I'm not that vain that I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror for an hour, but I will make an exception in this case.
What are we looking for in mirror?
Liar.
I don't know for sure yet, but it'll probably be something to do with the dragon that was here. If you see sights of this location, things that look like the volcano, perhaps, or the dragon, but hopefully you'll know it when you see it.
Oh, okay.
All right. So this is basically going to be an occult ritual,
Yep.
and there's going to be a series of skill checks. And you guys are basically rolling to aid
Yeah, the
the
primary
primary
caster.
caster, which in this case is Laszlo. Um,
Phew.
Fortunately, as long as he rolls fine, you know, it's a
It should be
pretty.
Mhm.
alright.
It should be all right because you guys have a fairly. As long as he's competent, um, you guys are just having to hit DC 10s basically.
Wait, I can
Um,
inspire competence.
Nice. Ooh.
well, the problem is it's a 50-minute ritual, so I don't know if you can inspire
Oh,
competence for 50
not for that
minutes.
long, no.
So the first roll we're gonna have everyone roll is a perception check. So he has his eyes
Alright.
closed for a while, but then he opens his eyes, and as he does, you can see those of you who are like you're looking around. You can see that stuff starts
Alright,
swirling in
that's
the
not bad.
mirrors. Like you see like a fog kind of.
Oof.
We're doing it over 50 minutes. I'll take 10. Haha.
No, actually, there's
I'm
this
not paying
rule that
attention.
says so you specifically can't take 10 or 20 on it, even if you have an ability that would normally let you
Yeah,
do it.
that's funny.
It's because we're not taking 20 minutes and.
It's just
yeah.
as a rule of
Per check.
rituals, you're just not allowed to
Yeah.
do it, no matter what.
Mhm.
Even if you have a thing that lets you take 10 on it
I think it's mostly
under
because there's a
stress.
consequence of failure.
Yeah.
It's not even that. It's just they have a hard rule on rituals that say
Oh, yeah.
you can never take 10 or 20
Oh,
even if
okay.
you have an ability that would normally let you do that.
Neat.
That's funny.
Anyway, I mean there's still the
It's
thing if you get the
it's
bonus
probably so
side
you
out.
can't use rituals.
Maybe, yeah.
Rituals are always a little dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have the bonus high enough, you can get to a point where you don't fail, even if you roll a 1, but the nice thing too is you're allowed to fail, as long as you succeed on half the checks, the ritual succeeds, so. Okay, so we got here? We got 5 or 4 no, 5 successes for aiding. Okay, so,
Nice.
yeah, so far, you kinda just see, like, you think you see some glimpses here and there of fire and like the volcano, but so far that's it. But the ritual continues on. The next roll is going to be a knowledge arcana,
Alright, yep, I'm trained in that.
and if you don't have it, you can make this as an untrained check because the DC's 10.
Oof. There's my book smarts,
That
my
nat
learning.
20, baby. Yeah.
I went to
Well done.
school. What did you guys do?
And
Actually figured
Marcia
out.
taught me.
Well, everyone but Malice looks like they made this.
Marcia
check.
never went to school though, right?
Well, she went to like Sandpoint School when she was like a teenager, young one, but
Sandpoint Elementary School.
yeah, we don't really know what that entails though. So
What's Sandpoint Elementary School's mascot? I wonder.
It's
A
the
witch.
Sandpoint Devil.
It's a Sandpoint Devil. Oh gosh.
Huh.
Yeah, I could buy that. Did I get everybody, or am I missing a roll from somebody?
But it's like a really
I don't
goofy
have
rubber
knowledge
hose
arcane.
Oh,
style
you can
one.
roll it untrained in this case because the DC's 10.
Oh, okay. Well, it's gonna be a -2 to whatever my roll is.
Okay. All right. You didn't succeed on this check. That's all right though. We still got 4 successes on that to aid with Laszlo's
I
roll.
might have been able to do this myself with that roll.
Yeah, actually, you might have made the DC on your own with that one. It is possible. Okay. Next one's gonna be another perception check.
Oh no. Alright. Okay, well, not terrible.
Yeah, still not
Nat
paying
20 BB.
Okay, I see mostly successes except for Mefoot.
I don't see my roll there.
Yeah, I don't see your roll either, actually.
Yeah, let me click it again.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Still 4 succeeds for a +8 to Laszlo's roll. So yeah, again, this time you actually do catch glimpses of the dragon in the mirror. Those of you that rolled high on the perception check, and you're able to, by focusing on it, it makes it clear, like more clear in the other mirrors, and it's sort of like a self what do they call it, self-perpetuating kind of cycle. Like as one person sees it, it becomes more clear. The next person sees it, and it's feeding into each other. Um, Next roll will be a spellcraft check.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Good luck, everybody else.
Hey, I got a +9.
Hey, tactic's pretty good at spellcraft. Look at that. These are some good rolls. And Vandir can roll it untrained if you don't have it. If you don't have it.
Okay, well, it's going to be another -2.
All right. You could still roll a 12 or higher.
Mm,
Nope.
Mm.
So is it -2 on top of the just the basic 10 there? Do you have like a special thing that makes it so?
Yeah, I take -2s on
On any untrained skill?
on any untrained skill.
Is that like a drawback or something?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. And then the last check is going to be for the final check is going to be perception again.
Damn it.
Instead, a very perception heavy ritual.
It is. The fact that I'm seeing anything at all in these mirrors is impressive to me.
Yeah, like you rolled above 10 again.
Ooh, I got lucky.
Or no, just the
Still
fact
not
that like
paying
this
attention.
occult ritual is working.
Oh, yeah, something's actually
I'm
happening.
like looking behind my shoulder just to make sure that there's not like a dragon flying behind
Yeah.
us.
Okay. I think most of you guys assisted there as well. So yeah, you guys looks like we got through it.
Without any backlash, hopefully.
Well, the backlash always happens anyway. It's just that there's a extra problem. There's a extra backlash effect
failure,
if you
yeah.
fail. Um, so first thing that happens is it did succeed. So, um, you guys do actually get like a more proper vision in the mirrors. You guys all get to witness this since you were participating in the ritual. So you see a massive dragon that similar to how the fire elementals have, where he's got kind of like magma glowing through like the joints and uh, through his eyes, and it's flying above this exact like caldera that you guys are sitting at the edge of, and you see him dive down into the lava of the volcano. And as he goes further down into it, you see him doing some sort of like spell casting. Um, but if you'd like, you can roll an additional spellcraft check to maybe identify what the spells are. But good luck.
Sure. Give
I'm
me
down.
natural 20. Not
Mm.
quite.
Not quite a natural 20. But what you do see happening is it's casting these spells, and you see like what look like portals opening up, and you see him like drawing out what looks like different like rocks and minerals and stuff, and he's pulling them out into each other within the lava, and it looks like he's kind of like directing them, like he's doing some sort of almost looking like an earth bending kind of thing. um but yeah, as he's doing that, they're like it kind of forms into this sort of purplish kind of um, shiny alloy of some sort. And as he does that, the volcano kind of like you can kind of tell the area around it's a little difficult to tell because you're looking at it from within the volcano, but you can kind of sense like like a shockwave come out from it as he does so.
Mm-hmm. Triggering that was the seismic activity.
Mhm. And you see then the dragon, what can only be described as like this huge smile on his face as he does so. He says, "Yes." And he kind of grabs hold of this alloy in his claws, and he starts like shaping it into a weapon. And at that point, the vision, like the shapes in the mirror, break off, and um, you see Laszlo panting and looking exhausted, and he's actually got like it looks like he actually has like blood kind of running down his ears as well.
Uh-oh.
Should I heal him? Do you need healing, Laszlo? Are you okay?
I think I'll be fine, thank you. But you can definitely tell he is hurt.
I will cast Cure Light Wounds on him anyways,
Okay.
and then touch my rabbit nose to his arm.
He seems like he's still exhausted after you do that, but yeah, you do heal him for whatever 1d8
Uh,
plus 2.
yeah, there. I'm very helpful.
I'll keep him steady so that he doesn't lose his balance.
Okay.
I explained to him that the rabbit is intelligent. It looks weird, I
I
know,
mean,
but
I've been
I assume
talking to
you've
them
seen
this whole
more.
time. What do you mean? Like, I
Yeah.
think they know.
He's probably not perturbed by it.
Yeah, no, he's not. I don't know what to make of that, what we just saw.
I don't either. I wouldn't have believed it if I
Uh,
didn't see it.
question, Pluto. What kind of weapon did we see it forming? Did it look like it had a big blade like a sword, or like a big head like a mace or a hammer? Or could we not tell?
This one looked like it was a sword.
Okay, so I'll say it looked like that dragon was making a big sword
Oh,
out
he
of
looked
purple metal.
happy about it too.
Yeah, but what would a dragon need a sword for?
I don't know.
Uh,
To
to put in their
collect.
horde, of course. All dragons have dragon hordes.
What, you don't have a bunch
Although
of
usually they
katanas on your
steal
wall at
them.
home?
Dragon have sword horde.
Let's see if I know anything about what kind of dragon this is. No, I haven't even heard. I haven't read about any kind of dragon like this.
Well, it looked
in
like
any
the magma
text
elemental.
books. Yeah, but that's weird. It looked like an elemental, but it is also
Maybe it's an elemental
dragon.
That
dragon.
is weird.
Gonquil says it is clearly a magma dragon, but they're usually extraplanar in origin as well. Sort of like the fire elementals or lava elementals. They normally do come from the plane of fire. I've never actually seen one though, other than just now.
Yeah, I mean
I was gonna
I've
say
never seen
that.
a magma elemental until just a little bit ago too.
Yeah, that weird.
That was probably caused by whatever sort of thing it was doing under in the lava that we saw.
Yes, I suspected
That
as much. I
seemed
tied the earthquake to the magma
it
elemental.
seemed like it was pulling stuff from another from another plane, perhaps an Earth plane.
Interesting. We follow you and find nasty things where you walked, but they not attack you?
What are you talking about?
Well, he goes in, kind of describes the assassin vine, and then the magma elementals are like, well, why they at your footsteps? But you seem unharmed.
Well, we've been here since yesterday. We got here late last night and camped out close by. So they probably just weren't there yesterday. We were hoping originally to do this ritual last night, but unfortunately we got here just a little bit too late. And then Lazarus said we could have tried it anyway, but doing it at dusk provides the ideal circumstances for it to function properly. I didn't feel like taking any chances. As you can perhaps see, it takes a lot out of me to do this particular ritual.
That's a little bit.
Yeah, I see. Well, it looks like it was a success, although I'm not sure what this means. But I assume you'll need help getting all this equipment back down.
I would love help, and Gunkel says I can take care of that. He goes over and starts gathering up and puts it all into like a backpack that by all rights it shouldn't fit into, but it does somehow.
Like a folding.
Magic.
If there's anything that's not too heavy, I will use Mage Hand to lift it up before he gets to it, just so he can like pick it up easier.
Sure, you pick up the censer that had the incense in it.
Yeah.
You know what I just thought of? What if Zerdurium's character uses his ears to perform somatic components?
Oh my goodness, yes.
You can think what you'd like,
They like move around and stuff, and
but
like bend.
mechanically I'm a psychic, so there are no somatic components.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but if
That
you'd
would
like
be
to think
funny,
that my
though.
ears wiggle when I cast, that's fine.
We
I mean, they
still
might-
see magic
Here's
around
French in the
him when
nose
he
wiggles.
casts. So just because he doesn't move himself, we still see the magic occurring around him when he's
Yeah, that's not
casting.
what we're talking about. It's more just like what's the
He might wiggle his ear
cosmetic effect.
cast Mage
Mhm.
Hand though.
Yeah. I have to. So normally I would like point a finger
It's
and
like
at the
phantom
object
limbs,
to
he's
make it
using
go
his
up,
ears as
and
a-
instead I
Like
point
he's
an
using the
ear at the
force.
object.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll escort these two down when they're ready.
Yeah, they tell you like we have a camp nearby. We're probably going to just stay. Since it's several hours to get back to Snake
Mhm.
Blade from here.
Is it all right if we camp next to you, and then we'll head back together in the morning?
Of course, I wouldn't dream of sending my dear nephew and his friends away.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, oh, friends, my first friend.
When the party's running in till high level adventurer.
Yeah.
My cheeks are purple with embarrassment.
And yeah,
Cool.
they lead you down. They go down the side of it a little bit, and you guys probably would see actually that it's hidden pretty well, but it's actually like kind of right. You guys basically walked right past without realizing it. But he has like there's like an illusory spell in place over where their camp is. Like you basically once he points it out, you're like, oh, of course. Like you can tell that this looks like a thick area of like underbrush, but once it's pointed out, it's like, oh yeah, obviously that's not really there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, and he has they have like a couple tents set up there. But
I'm sure we
uh,
have our own tents and stuff well set
yeah,
up.
if you don't, fortunately for you guys, the spike that they use to conceal this place also actually does provide cover as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Laszlo goes basically right to bed since he's actually exhausted from doing his ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Goncool, he goes over and he pulls out like a spell book and studies it for a little while. And he says, "Let me take a better look at you, friend," to the rabbit.
Okay.
And he casts like
Oh, he's
he
gotten called
casts
friend twice.
he casts like arcane eye, and he kind of is doing like kind of trying to examine you closer to try to figure out what's going on. But after looking at it, he says, "Yeah, whatever has done this to you is something very powerful. I think it's going to take a little bit more research to fully decipher it.
Oh.
You must have
Oh,
angered
okay.
someone very powerful, though."
Out of character, Pluto. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Do you have a backstory as to how I got cursed, or is that on me to come up with?
I mean, I'll meet you halfway if you give me something to work with.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you had already come up with something or not.
Nope, not really.
He got bit by a radioactive lizard.
If I had
He
to,
got bit by
if I had to come
the
up on the
wild
spot
rabbit.
with something, I could. But let me
Okay.
just
He
hear back.
got bit by the rabbit from the Holy
Um,
Grail.
for now, I'll just say
It's a
I'd rather
free
not talk
half of
about it.
teeth.
But yes, it was a pretty powerful creature or spell that happened to me.
Well, I'll do what I can, but I might end up having to ask you more about who that was. I'm not sure yet.
Uh,
I'm not sure yet if it's going to be important.
it's so traumatic for me that I don't even remember it fully myself what happened.
All right. Well, I'll do what I can.
And out of character, I want to come up with something relatively decent.
That's fair. It was
But it's gonna
Pedriarch.
be it's
Like,
something. Yeah, I mean maybe it's the dragon that did it to me. I don't know.
uh,
I don't think so, but
that would be hard to justify why he
Pissed
would.
off.
That's
I don't
Why?
think care.
weird.
I
Pissed
mean,
off the wrong deity.
yeah, magma dragons are kind of insane, but in the same time, like,
Yeah, okay.
it's very hard.
I'll come up with something
It's hard to
before
think of a
next session.
situation where Pedriarch would be like, "I'm gonna put this weird curse on you." Mwahaha.
Well, maybe he
Pissed
tried to
off.
come and stop Pedriarch all by himself
No,
before all
I
this
don't know
happened.
anything about it. I didn't know anything about it, so.
Yeah, because your tiny bunny brain can't handle the truth.
Pissed off
Now scream about that in
Nephis or
court.
something like that.
But yeah, because partially, of course, because there's the illusion protecting this campsite. You guys are able to get through the night without being attacked. So you guys can go ahead and hit the night's rest button if you'd like.
Yay.
All right.
Oh yeah, we gotta hit that. Where is it? Rest. All right.
Okay. And yeah, the next morning, Lazel's looking much better after a full night's rest. No longer exhausted. And after you know they prepare like a breakfast. It's pretty simple. Like they pull out like they just pull out some like kind of travel rations basically, like some dried like bread and some
Mm.
dried up berries and stuff like that. And Say we can have more proper brunch maybe when we get back to Snakeblade.
I pick up a heavy rock and try to find bugs underneath it.
Okay. Probably can find some bugs.
There's plenty of food here. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
As long as you're not trying to eat Bugs Bunny.
If it's like this here's a potato bug called so because they're as nutritious as potatoes.
Gross.
Mouse,
Have
like,
you ever
while
tried a
everybody's
double stuffed potato?
while they're all eating, he like goes and finds like the most direct sun.
Photosynthesizes, yeah.
Yeah. And drinks water.
And yeah, as you guys go back, you do run into another lava elemental, or magma elemental, but Goncool just casts dismissal on it. So we're not going to roll that as a encounter, but you
But we
do
still get the
Cast
experience.
dismissal on it. Was this an arcane or a holy or a divine magic?
When Goncool he casts it as casts an arcane.
Yes. I'll take note of that.
And but yeah, other than that, you guys don't run into anything, and you guys get back to the outskirts of Snakeblade. And they stop right at the edge of it there at Laszlo's shop. He sees like the note that you left, and he pulls it out. This is
Oh, yeah, I left that for you. I moved to like take it out of his hands, like slowly, not like rush, but like I wanted to talk to you personally about this.
all right. He lets you take it, and
Everyone else is with us, right?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want them hearing about this.
sure. So yeah, he opens up his unlocks his door, and says, "I promised you all brunch, right?" And invites everyone in. So and yeah, you see all sorts of like there's like some random like there's a ton of books all over the place, but you also see he has all sorts of like strange looking like knickknacks around too. Like you see some like wind chimes and like um other stuff there.
Is
And
this
one
a
of the things you
wizard's?
do,
Wait, what are we in?
you guys are at Laszlo's Curios and Antiques. You're at his little shop in
Right, and
Snakeblade.
he
Oh,
lives in his
we
shop.
went back.
It sounds like
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're back in the town.
we kind of cutscene the travel back.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like still staring at the volcano, going la da da da. Da.
Oh yeah, I haven't moved it back to the other map here. Here we go. We're back in Snakeblade.
Oh, that was a fast loading screen.
I probably because you guys already loaded this map, but also this is a smaller image too. And so yeah, you guys are down. Let's draw. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, you guys are at this bottom left little area here. We'll make it green. The green square down there. But yeah, he kind of is like leading you through like to the back of his little shop. And he's like, I haven't actually got the second or a back door really set up yet. It's a little of a mess right now. But as you're going through Shazra, you do feel like this, like almost like a pull towards like your vision less rests on like a sword that
Uh-oh.
seems very like it. You don't know why, but it seems significant to you.
Does it remind me of the sword in our vision?
No, it looks a little different than that, but
Okay, that's good.
Pedriarch, is that you?
Yeah.
I guess it kind of could remind you of it a little bit, but it's not like it's definitely smaller. Like you don't think it doesn't look like it's the exact same sword, but it does kind of have like a little bit of a similar sheen to that metal did.
Eerie. If my uncle's not preoccupied, I kind of ask him very generally. So, is everything here stuff that you've just acquired, or bought, or traded for, or just collected?
A little bit of oh yes, some of this stuff I've actually found on this island, if you would believe it.
Oh yeah. What about this thing, for example? And I point to the sword.
Oh, that yeah, that I found that on the island too. There was a
Suspicious.
there was some ruins nearby, and it was in there. It's about the only thing interesting on there, but at least I thought it was interesting at first. It's much less interesting the more I've looked at it, though. To be honest, at first it felt like maybe it was magic, but I I don't know. The more I investigate it, the less magic it seems. But it is
I'll.
very finely crafted.
Yeah, it does look fine. I'll detect magic on it.
Yeah, and you don't detect any magic on it at the moment.
Oh, this is
No,
your sword for your. Wait, are you playing Magus?
I am.
Are you playing Black? Okay, sorry.
Zerdam.
Spoiler alert.
No, it's all right.
God, way to just kill stories. But oh, it's this. Oh, the fuck.
I'll take it
man.
as him being excited about it.
Yeah, no kidding.
You can be excited over Mike.
Well, I don't really know how that build works, but I was just like, why would there be something that is calling to him, but it's not magic? Yeah, sorry, I got
Yeah,
excited. Anyways,
spooky wooky.
I'll pick up the blade and just take a closer look at it. Then I can appraise it.
Okay, and as you pick it up and are looking at it closer, you do think you hear like a whisper of your name
I
in your
drop the
head.
sword.
Goes, yeah, careful with that. You didn't cut
Uh,
yourself, did you?
um,
Like,
I uh, no, I'm fine. Just you know, it is a little sharp looking.
I'm just losing my mind, don't worry. Hearing voices, you know.
You heard voices when you were my age too. At least that's what our family says. Uh-oh, did I lose connection with the server?
So
No? Oh, okay. Weird. I got that little message in Foundry.
Pluto might have died.
Uh-oh. No, Pluto.
okay, that means we get to make up the story from here, guys.
yeah. Well, I don't.
Well, it's 9 o'clock, so I guess
Yeah.
session over.
Well, oh, I wonder if his computer died.
That's what I think we're assuming, is that it seems Pluto's net has taken a dive. It's done that a little bit in the past.
It is bloody hot here right now, too.
Yeah, it's the 11 o'clock daily Pluto internet loss.
Well, it's not 11 yet, so
It's 11 p.m. somewhere.
Yeah, Pluto lives in the future, if you didn't know that.
he's just down the road from me, but in the future somehow. It's gonna be the future soon.
Yeah, he lives in multiple time zones.
Oh, man.
Guys, I know how I was cursed.
Yeah.
I've solved it, but I can't. I don't know if I should tell you. I have to tell Pluto though. It's
No.
gonna be so good.
Pluto's typing in general.
You were just telling everybody about my character. Why don't you tell us about yours?
Don't give it away like yours. Come on.
I'll just say that I was probably cursed by a powerful caster.
What a
Well, duh.
revelation.
Is that caster sorceon?
Yeah.
I would have never assumed that.
The caster was a god.
He ran into Whiz Pops.
Oh my goodness, I have not thought about that character in forever.
I think the better story is that you were a familiar that was awakened but lost its connection to your master. Or maybe you just inherited
And you
some of
just
their
don't
memories.
realize that
And he
you
doesn't
you don't
realize it.
remember. Yeah, oh my
He
goodness.
thinks he's been turned into a rabbit, but he is actually just a rabbit.
That would be hilarious, actually. Ooh, that looks good, Grim.
Yeah. Yeah, I originally switched it from that to the Gray Tone just because I wasn't sure if I liked it or not, but I might have to switch it just because
Carrot
the Gray
face.
Tone looks weird. Yeah.
I think it looks alright.
Yeah. A little weird, but yeah.
He's gray right now, though, right?
Yeah, he's grayed out
Yeah.
right now, but I might have Pluto switch the picture.
Be right back real quick. Oh wait, no, there's Pluto. Never mind.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
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 All right, I'm on mobile right now. Yeah, I could
Oof.
notice my internet going down because the upload went first.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I could hear you guys, but you couldn't hear me, and I saw everyone disconnect from my boundary. So I was like, yeah.
Yep.
Anyway,
Oh.
we're close to wrapping it up anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't see
Just
it.
wrap up.
Not too bad a spot to end, so
Yeah, no,
I was going to
it
do a
felt
little
like a
bit
good
more.
spot.
Yeah, I was going to do a little bit more with the sword there, but we'll just pick it up from there
Yeah,
That's
we'll
next
start
time.
with that.
All right.
So
Okay.
2 weeks then,
all right.
huh?
Yes, next session will be the 11th.
Okay,
Mhm.
yep, that's right before I
Excuse me.
go to Sweden.
All right, on. How long are you going to be in Sweden?
What?
How long are you going to be in Sweden?
For 2 weeks until the 30th of August.
Okay, so you'll miss the
Leaving on
session
the,
after the 11th then.
Yeah, I'm leaving on the 15th.
Okay. I will keep that in mind. We'll probably just
The
run.
11th, I will be here.
Right, I know, but you'll miss the one on the 25th
25th,
after
yeah.
that. So, yeah, so I'll keep that in mind because for the 2 sessions from now. But probably won't be a big deal because especially with the amount of players we have, one person being gone isn't isn't as big a deal.
Are we leveling to 3? No, I don't think so, right? We don't have enough experience for that.
I was gonna give you some bonus XP for. I'll just put that in my notes to give it to you guys next time. But yeah, it won't be enough to get you to level 3 yet.
Okay.
You guys will still be probably about 800 XP or so away from level 3, so you'll probably get it by the end of next session. But yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
So. Yep.
All right.
Okay. Pluto, I sent you an idea in Discord DM, but you can look at it whenever.
Okay.
And
It's
then
weird
if you
because
have
my
ideas, let me
computer
know.
thinks I have internet again, but I don't. Nothing's working, so I don't know.
Fascinating.
It thinks I have internet, but I don't. I guess I don't know. Because yeah, right now I'm just on. I turned the Wi-Fi off on my phone, just connecting over
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
my. Anyway, yeah. So I hope you guys had fun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And
It was fun.
I guess no secret game this Sunday. So
Yeah, sorry. Just some
it's all good.
bullshit at work. Just, yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, no worries.
I get that.
Yep, no problem.
We'll have Mantis's game, I think, the following Sunday. So
Yeah.
and then
We
I guess that's
have
it.
acquired a small kingdom.
That's right.
Uh-oh. It's all
It's right. It might
downhill
turn
from
in.
here.
It might turn into Kingmaker.
Yeah.
All right.
All
I
right.
think
Well,
you guys have fun.
I'll
See you
head to
later.
bed then. So good night, everyone.
Yep. Night all.
Nah.
Good night.
Bye.